I did move, dude.
What happened? Like, give me a background.
Refuge.
I need an update.
So I escaped.
How far back do you want to go?
I escaped a bad living situation with a very bad person who had very bad breath, and I had to get out.
Fucking phone.
Had to go. Had to get out.
Oh, jeez. So where are you now? You still in fucking Dallas or whatever?
In Dallas or whatever. Oh, check your PayPal. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
Hold it.
Oh, Marty's about to join. Mod.
Sarah, $10. Thank you so much. Finally got some dono for you. Wish I could do more. Congrats. Thank you so much, Sarah. New York accent's the best. Thank you so much, Janand. Arlington here. Love it.
What kind of Republican are you, Zach? Just give it to me straight. I'm gonna follow you because you're kind of.
I asked Pickles, man. I don't really know, honestly.
Like how on the scale of annoying MAGA.
Oh, Marty's back. Here he is. Here he is.
Oh God, I'm scared for all of us. Is it Jordan from Back to the
Marty,
Future?
Been talking in the accent.
I just got a text from Zach. He said, "Marty, join the live." I said, "All right." He said, "Marty, join Pickles
Marty, do you have
live."
PSDs?
He said, "Marty, join Pickles live." I said, "Anything for my man." That's my boy right there.
No, Pickles likes the accent, dude.
Pickles, you like it, buddy, or what?
Yeah, he likes it.
I feel like I'm watching Ted, the movie.
It's a good fucking movie.
Good Will Hunting.
Marty's
Great
accent's
film.
better. Thank you, Jay. I agree.
Yo, what? Are we fucking with me right now?
Marty's accent's better.
It's fucking not good.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking
There it
awful.
is.
He sounds like fucking.
What the fuck do you mean?
I'm fucking Donnie Wahlberg. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh, fuck you. Zach looks like fucking Mark Wahlberg in real life.
He actually, yeah, I'll take that as a fucking compliment.
McKinney
Fucking
area
does.
here? Yo, I went to McKinney North. Love is love.
Wait, Felice, what were you asking earlier? What Republican am I?
What type of Republican are you?
Like, what the fuck does that mean? Even like am I like MAGA? Am I like fucking?
Like how intelligent are you?
They're young. They're like, 19, 20, and Marty's on the fence. We're gonna convert him one of these days. We're gonna get him.
Nah, he's not. He's not.
We'll
budging.
see.
He's not budging.
Yeah, why are you Republicans? Like, what are your values that make you Republicans?
Queer Eyes, Brace Injury, thank you so much for the sub.
I
Christian
mean,
values.
that's part of it.
That's more for me.
No, that's for me too. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Okay. All right, buddy.
I'm just thinking this election. I didn't cast a vote in the election, but I just think it was, the other choice was not very good. I don't think.
I agree. I mean, I just like what Trump's doing right now.
I mean, yeah, he made that call to Team USA. He was like, "Boys,
Yo, that was nice. I like that.
gotta go out there. You gotta
got
represent
him.
the country, all right."
It was good.
He's like, "Hey, we love America, right? That's all we love America."
And they fucking lost. Like, are you fucking with me, Team
Lost.
USA?
They fucking lost. Are you kidding me?
Fucking joke.
Are you kidding? Isn't our fucking hometown too, Boston.
Fucking joke, man. Whatever.
Have you guys ever actually debated with Pickles? Like, I'm an intellectual, so I usually like to actually talk about politics. I'm curious, you guys are joking, but what truly did you vote for Trump for?
I've
Can you
debated Parker,
articulate it?
Harry, Chris, Dean.
Okay, cool. Then
You want to know how we became friends with Pickles?
All right, hold on. Let's turn
that's not the question I asked. I'm curious.
So the first time I came up here, I debated him, and I kind of got my ass kind of handed to me.
I didn't. I won.
Yeah,
No, you
well,
fucking did.
yeah. I'm not talking about Pickles. I'm asking to have a conversation right now. Yeah, like, so why did you vote for Donald Trump? What is it?
There's two of
I
us.
think he's a better candidate.
Yeah, that's fine. Two on one is fine.
Let's actually answer a question.
Trust me. If you think Pickles is smart, watch out. Like,
I'm kind of scared.
I know. I
Felice is
just
a 13-degree
listen.
black belt in politics. She'll
No,
round kick you in the mouth.
I just am highly. You're talking to
Zach,
a
name a
real
recent person.
intellectual.
What?
Yeah. Why did you vote for Donald Trump other than Andrew Tate said he did?
I don't. Who's Andrew Tate?
I don't recall mentioning Andrew Tate.
Don't even try.
I know.
Don't even try.
I don't think I never really watched him like that.
Zach, name it. You go first.
What do you mean? Like, why do I like Trump?
Yeah, give a reason.
I think he was just the better option. I mean, you look at two people, you look at two evils. I mean,
how did Kamala Harris even become the candidate? If we're being honest,
I mean, she basically what happened.
no
was
votes in the primary
because they thought he was too old.
She had no votes in the primary.
Well, Biden endorsed her, and then that's what happened, right? Right.
All right, Zach, calm down with the accent. Let's talk.
I can't, dude. I can't like stop. I don't know what it is. It's really bad.
No, seriously. How did she become a candidate? Seriously.
She won the DNC, right?
Are you talking about Kamala Harris? I mean, okay, I'm just going to interject because let me help you. I know you guys are, I don't know if we're doing like a comedic thing, but that's a sign of intelligence to devalue a woman. I'll help you out. There has been fewer candidates. There have been many U.S. presidents. I'm going to just tell you a fact. I'm just going to help you, Marty. I'm going to lead you in the direction of truth. Kamala Harris is one of the most qualified people to ever run for president.
I don't agree.
Kamala Harris was district attorney.
Well, that's your opinion. I'm talking about fact at this point.
Yeah, it's also a fact.
What are her qualifications? District Attorney of California? Oh, not Tic Tac. No,
you're joking, right?
Wait a minute.
You're joking, right? I don't need Tic Tac here to help me speak, but you guys are kidding, right? You think Kamala Harris's qualifications to be a candidate for president was that she was a district attorney in California?
Isn't that what she was?
No, I'm asking you, is that what you think her resume says? That she was the district attorney in California?
I mean, that's what she ran on, and when she first tried to get the nomination, right, in 2020.
No, she was a senator. she when she was in the 2020. I can't believe you don't know that she was a U.S. senator.
I mean, she wasn't a great
and
one.
just to help you guys,
you can't speak
just because you were at once, or you were at one. No, she absolutely can. I have seen Kamala Harris speak live many times. I met her 2 different times in this campaign cycle. I worked on her campaign. She absolutely can speak without a teleprompter. Donald Trump can't speak without pathologically lying. But again, let's not get away from the facts, because I feel like this is an opportunity for Marty and Zach to learn something, right? She did not run. She was a U.S. senator, but what else was she? You think she was just some random district attorney in California?
I mean, wasn't she? I mean, I'm pretty sure she was.
At one time in her life, but no, I'm just I would leave too, Marty, if I was you.
Yeah, Marty.
Yeah, no. What was she in California before? I mean, she locked up a lot of people. Before she ran a successful Senate campaign, she was the what?
District attorney, right?
Attorneys General.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay, if you don't understand the difference between the Attorneys General of California, and just so I can help you, Zachary, understand how that's a big difference, right?
Yeah, no,
California is the 4th largest economy in the world. The 4th largest I'm talking about countries. Right? So when you are the attorneys general for the 4th largest economy in the world, that is beyond a big deal.
Okay.
Well, welcome to a real conversation. You're the one that tried to devalue her.
How did I devalue her?
Meanwhile, you voted for Donald Trump, a pathological liar who couldn't find his way.
Liar?
Oh, you're joking, right?
$2.5 million in debt.
Well, let me answer. Oh, Marty's been
dollars to Al Sharpton.
Okay, Marty, if you want me to I don't know what you're screaming, but let me just help you. So in Donald Trump's first term, there was a database kept of his lies, right? Just in his first term. No, it's not fake news. It's a database kept by national fact checkers who have been certified by the National Fact Checkers Association. You're talking to a historical researcher. These are facts. And I'm just telling you this now, just as advice for the next time you go try to have a debate somewhere. Your admission that you don't know that Donald Trump lies is an admission of your own ignorance.
I mean, I just don't think. What is he lying about? Like, can you give me?
Okay, so again, there has been a database tracking Donald Trump's lies.
Okay.
Every politician
just in his first term.
Every politician lies.
Okay, so you're both siding the argument, right? That's a fallacy right there. No one has ever lied to the scale Donald Trump lies. We could choose any today, right? Like,
I mean, you don't think Obama
I
lied?
used
You
to be
don't
a
think
teacher,
Joe Biden
right? So
lied?
I do a show called The
All
People's
lied.
Receipts, where I literally fact check Trump's lies in real time. Everything Trump says is a lie. He gave a press conference this morning, pathologically lying. At lying, I agree with that.
He's doing pretty good at running this country.
No, he's not.
I think he's doing a great job.
Actually, well, let's go to Gallup polls, right? He has the worst. He has the worst polling ever of a president.
What are you talking about? His approval rating is higher.
Here, let me help you. I'll send it to Pickles so he can put it up. Like, I don't say anything that's not fact, so you don't need to question anything I say. Gallup polls came out this morning. Donald Trump.
What is Gallup polls? Have anyone ever heard of Gallup polls before? What is it?
It's the most reputable polling. It's the most reputable approval
What
ratings
is Gallup
in the country.
polls? I've never heard of this thing.
Well, okay, again, you're just showing your own ignorance. That doesn't make me incorrect. You just don't know what's going on. It's not my job. Like, this is the first time we met. Educating you is appearing to be a full-time job that I cannot commit to. But I'll send it along with a clip that can explicate it, or explain it to Pickles, so we can learn. We can all learn something together today.
I'm ready to learn. Marty, you ready to learn?
I'm not ready to learn. I'm ready to debate. Fuck.
I mean, I'm doing all the debating right now.
This is debating. You guys have not made one point other to be like, what are you talking about? You guys are just surprised by here. I'm sending it to Pickles.
Talk about some executive orders he signed.
I think he's done great.
Yeah, we can. If you guys want to pivot to a claim you want to make, and then I can go from there. That's fine.
You know what executive order I'm thinking of?
I think I know exactly which one you're talking about.
What Gallup polls are, because there's no more reputable polling and methodology than Gallup polls. And Trump, literally, Gallup just registered Trump's worst economic approval rating ever, -12, right? 42% approve, 54% disapprove. That is the biggest discrepancy in the one category where Trump, even though it's never true, Trump's terrible on the economy, but no one even believes his lies now. Here, I sent that, and then the Gallup polls.
Hold up, I can't see with Marty's fucking icon. I'm trying to read. Do you approve this way? Immigration?
As of today for this new presidential term. And what the data says, sort of broadly,
you have to think about how long Trump's been in office
is that the country kind of hates this guy. Yeah, I shouldn't say hate. It's not the right word. It's not a nice word. Maybe it's can't stand him.
What news
maybe I shouldn't
network
characterize
is
it at all.
CBS?
No, I'm just, you don't understand how to interpret. Gallup polls aren't a news network. This is polling methodology. You can look up the math. You can look up the methodology. It's mathematical, right? Between how these polls are reached. But I'll give you a hint. Like, right after he got into office, one of the biggest, like the honeymoon period for Trump, there was still a -1, right? A -1 discrepancy, which is horrible. And now it's at -12 on the economy. Nobody approves of what Trump's doing. An Ipsos poll came out, right? Trump is lying. You said, when does Trump lie? Trump lied all day yesterday, all day today, and said that he has the best approval ratings ever. He cited the most reputable poll ever, Rasmussen. Even Nate Silver, who's works for Peter Thiel and sold 538 to Disney now, but he has the Silver Bulletin, right? He would not include Rasmussen in his aggregate polling because they were unreputable and skewed towards Trump. Any reputable polling shows that nobody approves of what Donald Trump is doing.
Trump is awesome.
But again, I just wanted to end my line of logic. If you want to start a new one, that's fine.
All right, Zach, you bring up the executive order.
Yeah, I know exactly. You got to say it because I know which one you're talking about.
Or immigration. Which one you want to go on?
I mean, immigration. I mean, it's great right now. I mean,
I love immigration.
I do too. It's great. I love legal.
Which one? Should we do our little executive order, or should we do the immigration? Which one do you?
I don't know. Yeah, which one are we better at? Let's be for
Either
real.
way, you will not win. So just
I think we got a shot with one of them.
hit me with your best shot.
Hit her.
The song goes.
Hit
We're
her.
gonna do both. You're just saying which one we're doing first.
Oh, do the one we like better,
Oh fuck, Zach. Which one?
dude. Can you just come?
Like we're watching a bad stand-up routine. Wait, I'm gonna follow both you guys though. That's so.
Oh, what?
I'm like, I hate you, but I'm following you guys. Got to keep an eye on
Pickles,
you.
you're still not following us. This is
Pickles.
outrageous.
Oh my God, we were talking about this the other day.
we were talking about this in the car.
You don't follow us back.
Why?
No, we're not continuing this debate until he follows us back.
Facts, Pickles. This is outrageous.
I saw someone come up here for the first time, and you followed them back, and I was like, "What? Are you
I
kidding
hope
me?"
you're stalling out of fear. Are we going to talk about immigration? Would you guys like to
Yeah, we're
learn
gonna talk about
something?
immigration.
Okay,
Pickles, are you
then
kidding me?
make a
Steph.
claim.
Yeah, sorry.
Pickles.
I'm having bad microphone issues. Test. Okay, don't move.
All right, we'll continue this later. All right.
My $700 microphone is failing me.
Come on, Pickles.
And my $700 audio.
We can't hear him
mixer
still.
And my
Pickles, stop.
$700
It's the stupid
headphones.
cord. I snapped this cord when I was moving, so I got
Pickles, can
another one's
hear
coming.
me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, he can hear us, but we can't really hear him.
Why do you not?
Yeah. No, you got to follow us back. Come on.
follow
now.
all your supporters
We're not
back.
stalling, Felice. We're not stalling. We're sorry.
We're not
but
stalling,
this
but
has been- we literally had to talk about.
Oh, don't worry. You guys
Say something
won't
in
be
chat.
right
That's the
about
only way I can
anything.
do it. You have to say
Just
something.
by
in chat.
defending Trump, you have lost before you
said,
began.
yo.
Like,
Yo.
Oh yeah, wait. I gotta type in the chat
Marty
too.
Block.
What?
I'm just kidding.
oh, there you go, Marty.
All right.
Oh,
Ask and you shall receive.
All right.
right, anyway.
All right.
All right, we're back. We're back.
Trump had stricter immigration policies. You know, it was better than Kamala Harris. And
Wait, hold
put
on,
it
Marty.
straight into
You
action.
already said something not true, though.
that's
What do you-
better
what
than
do you
Kamala
mean?
Harris.
No, I'm gonna. Okay. Again, so just so you know that. So when you say better than Kamala Harris, I assume you're stating like the Biden administration that she was a VP of and
Yes.
their policies. Okay, so yeah, so just so you know, okay. Blah, 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 blah. Look, let me just. I'm doing this as a favor, Marty, because I like you. So I'm not going to let you just dig yourself a hole of lies and I'm going to shame you. I'm just going to help you. No, right? Obama deported more people than Trump, right? Biden deported more people than Trump. The Biden administration, nobody has been tougher on the border. And just to be clear, I'm just going to say, and this is just a favor before you dig a hole. In December 2023, that was the height of encounters at the southern border. So 1 year ago from this December we just had, the average like 7 rolling day encounters was 8,500, give or take, right? 1 year later, in December 2024, the Biden administration, without funding and without passing meaningful legislation, because he tried to change the immigration laws, because he really is tough on immigration. He just does it quietly with respect. They had reduced encounters at the southern border by 75%. That's statistically almost impossible.
Kamala Harris wants to enforce pathway citizenship, which is a system that is abused heavily.
Okay, so you have.
How do you
want to go with this? Do you want to be educated about how? Well, let me just ask a question. Do you want to learn about how immigrants actually are generating revenue for our economy and paying into all of our retirements while we're sitting here, or do you want to know how pathways to citizenship? I mean, like what you're saying is not true. Like we are in population decline, Marty. Do you understand? We are in gross population decline. So without pathways to citizenship, as you call them, or let me just say, I'm not that stuck on pathways to citizenship, but I do believe in meaningful immigration reform and documentation. Like we need people from outside this country, able-bodied workers, to come here and work documented, right, with work visas. Can we agree on that?
Yeah.
If it's legal.
Yeah, legally.
Yeah, document it's that
Yes.
we know about and we permit to come into the country. Yeah.
Yes, of course.
So when you talk about pathways to citizenship, that's what you're talking about, right? Like what we're trying to do is get the undocumented people to sort of come out and say, "Hey, here I am. Like, I want to be documented and I want to continue contributing to this economy." That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, but the asylum seeking program is abused.
Exactly.
No, it's not.
It is.
That's it. It is.
In what way?
What do you mean? In what way? They're
No,
criminals.
explain to me. No,
You can't cross the border
No,
into
hold
the
on.
country illegally.
No,
That's
okay, so
illegal.
you
That's a
don't know what
crime.
asylum is then. Okay, so You're talking about undocumented immigrants who never make an asylum claim coming into the country. Asylees are absolutely legal people in the United States. They are documented. We know about them. They're waiting for due process. You're not
If you
talking about
cross the
asylum
border
seekers.
illegally, that's
Test.
illegal.
Yeah, but if you're an asylum
No,
seeker,
that's
it's a legal process, right? So, like, even people who are here legally, even those people, the Haitians in Springfield, Ohio, Trump has been threatening to remove them, even those people here under temporary protective status. And not to mention, a lot of things happened to create a surge of migration, including things that Trump did, including things like giving Venezuelans temporary protective status just to lure them here.
That's what?
He lured Venezuelans here.
But how did he do that? Can you elaborate?
He gave them temporary protective status after he disabled.
Falsified documents too.
I'm sorry?
You guys
Marty,
have
fix
no
your mic,
idea
dude.
what you're talking about.
He destabilized Venezuela, stopped trading oil with them, and then after the economy crashed, he tried to further harm Venezuela by giving them TPS to lure more of them to the United States.
What?
You guys don't I'll explain it slower. Like, so basically, root causes of immigration. I don't think you guys understand why people show up to the southern border. What is happening is the United States, since the late 70s, what we are doing is destabilizing economies that have a land bridge to the south of us,
Thank you,
right?
Carol.
We are going in with the CIA. We're doing coups. We're stealing their natural resources. We are sanctioning them. We're tariffing them. We turn off their economies. The number one driver of crime is what? Poverty.
Yeah.
So when we turn off economies, devalue their currency, right? Steal their minerals out from under their feet.
How are we stealing?
Wait, hold on. No. Well, you'd have to understand. Listen, I can't help you if you don't understand the history, the 4 or 5 decades of history of U.S. incursions.
I understand the history in the.
No,
South
you don't
America.
understand
I
because you
do.
keep saying. Well, then pretty much every single country to the south of us
relies
we have
on us.
tried to do a coup and success. No, you
They
don't.
rely
You don't
on
even
us.
know
They
what I'm talking.
rely on us.
You
That's-
don't. No,
that's what
Zachary.
you're saying. They rely
Zachary.
on
Let me.
us.
Zachary, let me finish because I'm trying to be respectful, but you have no idea what you're talking about. So just learn something. Capitalism,
How do I
right?
have no idea what I'm talking about?
Okay, listen, Zachary, and I will tell you. I repeatedly keep trying to tell you things, and then you repeatedly keep interrupting me. So let me help you. Capitalism, right? Western civilization. Capitalism relies on what? It used to be slave labor, but that got really ick, right?
Yeah.
So now it's the cheapest labor possible, right? And where do we get that? That's how globalism developed. Americans started being like, oh, you can't use us to work in factories for no money anymore. And it got weird. So we started offshoring jobs. That created what? Trade triads. So there are places like South America where we steal natural resources like minerals and oil. And then we also use cheap and or slave labor to work in factories. And then United States to close that triad is the consumption, right? That is what the United States is dependent on. When we talk about third world countries are just any side that didn't take a side in World War II. We essentially devalued their currency and held them hostage to use for their minerals under their feet. Nowhere in the world other than south of here have we done more coups, right? Our CIA has we just overturned governments randomly. We sanction people. We devalue their currency so they can't trade anymore. We basically fuck up their economies. That creates poverty, is the number one driver of crime. People flee to our southern border. And then you guys go, why are all these people here? I don't understand anything about history. We did it. We did all of it. It was us. We did all of this to these people. And most recently, what Pickles was trying to explain to you is in Trump's first presidency, he did a coup in Venezuela. And if you know, the people that have been at our southern border, the two main countries they're coming from are Venezuela and Cuba. Two places that we completely fucked up their economies and turned them off. We don't even acknowledge Cuba as a place. So if people get on U.S. soil, we have to keep them here. I don't think you understand that. So Trump did a failed coup. He tried to displace Maduro. He sanctioned them. He turned off their economy. Crime increased. They all fled to our southern border. Trump's like, before Trump left office, he granted Venezuelans temporary protected status. That's what TPS is. Then Biden, because he's a decent human that recognized, again, the U.S. did another coup and fucked everyone's shit up, was like, yeah, these people should stay. So he extended the temporary protected status. And then when Trump got back into office, the Venezuelans in Miami are a large part of why he won Florida. And he's like, bye, get the fuck out. That's what Pickles was trying to explain.
I mean, I understand what you're trying to say.
Can I just say that
We caused all the problems. Like the real question is you have to understand the history of why people are at the southern border. We created all of the problems.
Deborah, thank you for the $25, and KFHC Cosmic, thank you for the sub. Yeah, so you could think of it two different ways. He either did it as a baby rage fit on his way out because he lost the election. Remember, his general disposition, on his way out of the White House the first time, he was like, y'all stole the election, and he's stomping around. He wouldn't give anybody a peaceful transfer of power. But it was days before he left. I think it was 6 days before he left. He signed an executive order giving them TPS, and they're like, "Oh fuck! It's real bad here in Venezuela. Why don't we go to America? It'll take us a few days to walk there. Let's roll." And they all came.
One thing. Two things actually. Just saw you drink Essential Water. Great water brand, right, Zach?
Yeah,
great
real good.
And
I don't think anybody
that's
fucking
a
cares.
Boston classic. Another thing, I got more coins than Zach, so let's keep it going, boys. Let's go.
I would like some more gifts. I like ones
What
where I
does
get
that mean?
a hat or a flower crown. And this is my Cash App and Venmo right here. Yeah, gift
Yeah,
me.
what does that
Because
mean,
some
Felice?
people are saying I'm a genius. I'm so glad people are recognizing how smart I am. Thank
Felice,
you.
you are very smart. I'll give you
I know.
that.
You guys haven't even
talented and beautiful.
started
What the fuck? Someone just
to
gave
recognize
fireworks.
what's happening.
She is a one-of-a-kind
Thank
miracle.
you, Kristen.
She's a Christmas miracle.
Wait,
Thanks, Pickles.
what does the number mean? Why do I only have 12 and she has 2.27
People
thousand?
that don't need in a hurry.
She's
idiot.
that many
You
more
kidding?
times cooler than you.
Marty, this is free
Whoa.
market capitalism, Marty. The free market is
Pickles say?
deciding what
What's that?
you are worth, and the free market is deciding what I am worth. Don't you love capitalism? Thanks for the duck. I look great in
It's
it.
great.
Don't you guys love
What is that?
unbridled capitalism doing its thing?
Alexander, thank you for the sub as well.
How do I get more numbers? Can I gift myself?
You gotta, you gotta say good things. You gotta
that.
say things that make sense.
All right. Hey,
I got one. Yo, where did that? Love you. For
Executive
life. Where
order
did that?
time.
You're a real
Oh,
one.
Pickles, you know what's coming up here, buddy.
Labs,
The executive order
lose a
time.
real one. Lose a real one. Lou, love you for life.
What a time, Zach. You know what time it is, buddy.
Oh no, you say it. I know which one.
No,
you're talking
you
about.
say it. I don't. No.
Does it have something to do with? No, I don't. No, you got to say
Let's
it.
get to 200K also. Let's keep tapping the screen. Let's get some more people in here and share the live. Push that arrow. And then if you don't have people to share it with, just push the copy link button. Sorry, that's what I do.
Let's talk
Pickles
about the
deserves
executive
to be
order.
at 200K.
One of the best things ever written. Zach, you say it, buddy.
No, dude, this is pissing me
Two
off.
genders.
You guys are done with immigration. It's no longer fun to
Yes.
learn things.
I
About
mean, I
immigration.
didn't
I
really
was
on the
not.
tangent
You
there.
guys barely had begun to learn how wrong you are about immigration.
I got 14.
You guys
Let's
are really
go,
on the
baby.
Doing it, Marty. You're doing it. 14
Are you-
people care about you.
You debated
People are
the two
supporting
gender
them,
thing
man.
yet, guys? Have y'all seen the two gender thing being debated yet?
Hey, if you gift me, I'll follow you back.
Shut up. Stop whoring yourself
What?
out. Close your legs and talk to me.
Damn.
What the fuck?
Have you?
Close them, Marty.
Pickles, I just thought of a great comeback.
Pickles, that was good. Pickles, that was good.
No, Pickles, that was good. No, I got a great
Do you
freaking
realize
comeback.
that
It's locker room talk. It's locker room talk.
you realize that the two gender thing made us all females, right?
No. It's poorly written,
Man,
but I
want
agree
to
with the
complain,
idea.
man.
God.
Zach, what are you
So
talking
he really
about?
screwed the pooch on that. It's poorly written, but that's the one you want to show us.
Oh yeah, no, I know. We've already talked about this with you, Pickles. I think we've talked about this with.
Come on,
I don't
bro.
know. We didn't talk about it with
We have. I swear we have.
Jonathan.
Use my government name.
Yo, Marty,
John,
you're deep.
We're tight like that.
Yeah, we're all boys. We're all friends in here. We're all like, even though we
Johnny!
butt each other's heads, it's all friendly at the end of the
Yeah,
day.
it's
'Cause we're
friendly
all
banter.
Americans. That's how I look
Yeah.
at it. We're all Americans.
Friendly
We can butt
banter.
heads with each other, but we're all.
One of us is worth more than the others and is objectively gorgeous. Has long, luscious hair. And
I have long, luscious hair.
cute dimples.
I actually do have
One
pretty
of
long
us-
fucking hair. Zach knows. I got a fucking perm.
Pickles. You know this kid got a perm.
Ah, fuck.
So,
You got a
yeah, he got a perm. That's how
No, it's not what you think. Look up a men's perm. It looks different.
No, he got a perm. I got
Yeah.
102. Suck
chicks
my
love
dick.
it.
Oh my god, suck it! I got 102 coins.
Yo,
baby.
how did you
That's
102?
capitalism right there.
Someone give me 102.
That's capitalism
I'll do
right
anything
there.
for 102.
Yeah. Fuck
Marty,
no, I need
I'm
102.
sorry, Marty. I'm sorry, Marty. We're not picking up your option. We're going in a different direction. We are phasing you out.
Damn, yeah, get out of here, Marty.
Free market capitalism has spoken.
102. Are you kidding me?
That's like $1, right?
No,
Is that like $1?
I don't think so.
What even do these coins do?
Are you fucking kidding me? I need
Somewhere near
102.
$1.
How do these coins work? I actually want to know.
Let's stay on topic because
Okay, yeah, we're
I'm
back to
way
this,
too
please.
smart for you guys rambling.
You have an ego. You have a big ego.
Please,
No,
come on.
I get bored easily. I have ADHD.
Who does
You
that?
have you have an ego.
No, I believe you guys do. I'm just saying mine. I need to be constantly entertained.
You might be
this-
smarter than.
Is you, Marty?
Yeah,
It kind
Kaden
of looks like
that
it kind
second
of looks
image.
like that second photo.
Yeah. He looks like that one.
Which one?
He looks
That's
like that
kind of
one.
what my hair looks like.
The first
But, like it's
or the
curly on the
second?
sides.
I'll co-sign
No,
that.
actually,
I'll
wait
co-sign
a
that.
minute. No, it looks like the first one.
I'll co-sign
I
that.
like that.
Yeah.
That's attractive.
You look good. You look good.
Yeah,
Are
Yeah,
you-
it doesn't look like that at all.
Well,
it looks
Is
like
what
that.
Your,
bro.
your face look like this? You got any?
what is happening?
You got
Yeah,
any?
he's
of this
got
going
Zach, who do I
on?
look like?
Yeah.
Zach, who's my celebrity lookalike?
Andrew Garfield.
You ever seen Spider Man?
He actually does. I swear, he looks like it.
I swear to God.
All right.
That's what everyone says.
All right.
Look
All
up
right.
the Amazing Spider Man, Peter
Now,
Parker.
Let's listen. I want to keep this. I want to keep this moving. All right.
Wait, why'd you laugh at that? Why'd you laugh at that?
I don't
That's
know.
funny, dude.
I don't know.
Yo, Marty.
I'm a sapiosexual, so like I'm attracted to people's brains. So like, no, I'm saying this truly. So like
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield, I was going to be like, no, he's attractive, but that's because like I've heard Andrew Garfield speak and he's reasonably intelligent. So like whether you're attractive or not, once you speak, then you could become more or less attractive.
Marty's not the brightest
Guys,
fool in the shed.
I do want to
That's
get to.
Throwing each other under the bus already.
116!
my
116!
Let Pickles talk, man. No one wants to hear you. Mute him.
You
Mute
made
him.
$1. Come on, bro. Guys, if you guys want to debate, hop in the
No,
box.
we're debating on the
Until we
two
get
genders. What are you
a
talking
new
about?
debater, we're stuck with.
Republicans who want to have a sentient conversation about politics.
We're stuck with Beavis and Butthead until then. Bear
Whoa,
with us.
whoa.
Wait, hold on. I don't know why Pickles laughed when he mentioned the Andrew Garfield thing.
He thinks it's funny because he can see it. You sound
I
like
can't
him a
see it.
little
I don't even know what you look like, dude. But Andrew
Close to
Garfield with the
200K.
perm
Keep
sounds
tapping
weird.
the screen and sharing the live.
No,
You guys
Pickle,
are
that's a
doing an
fucking
amazing
resemblance.
job. Thank you, Mel. Yeehaw.
Huh?
Thank you for the hat.
I look like Timothy Chalamet.
No, he does not. I look like him.
No. People have told me that before.
Do you think you could ride Shai Hulud,
So what?
the sand snake, and
Oh, from Dune? That's a great movie. Felice, great
Oh, that's
show.
a good movie.
That's a great.
You know,
no,
my
you didn't
grand-
watch it.
My
I
brain
asked if you want to
works?
watch it. You said no.
I've
You
seen,
guys didn't even
I've
pick up
seen-
on what I was saying.
Yes, the sandworm in Dune.
Yeah.
It's a good movie. Pickles,
Make,
you're uncultured.
may your knife
Oh, Marty, I had
Shatter.
that.
Wait.
Break
Chip
and
and shatter.
shatter.
May thy knife chip and shatter.
Marty,
wow, that
dude. Pickles said he's not going to Back to the Future.
Guys, we really need a debate, guys. You're
I
killing
just
my
say
numbs.
something. I just want to give everyone some breaking news. Trump fires Joint Chief Airman, like the highest ranking military officer. I'm going to give you, the decision to fire General Charles Q. Brown Jr.
Four-star.
affects the,
Yeah.
4-star general. I'm going to, spoiler alert, this is the highest ranking military, like official in the country. He's black. This is the idiocy of Donald Trump.
Wait, what did he do? He fired someone?
Trump fired the country's senior military officer on Friday after weeks of turmoil at the Pentagon, injecting politics into selecting the nation's
I said we just opened up the pen.
military leader. Happy Black History Month.
Wait, I got a question. Who's smarter, you or Felice?
Felice.
Felice is definitely. I'm not going to lie. Felice is smarter.
Jeez, you gotta have some fucking
Well,
confidence.
that's Pickles, though.
John, have some confidence, will you?
Pickles is really smart.
Pickles is smart.
Smart.
Pickles was the first guy
I
ever
just
to
will
be.
back myself. Always.
I don't know. I think
I know it's hard to believe that a woman's tiny brain could work so well.
Okay,
It must
now
be
we're putting
very
words-
difficult to understand.
Now we're putting words in mouth.
Yeah, you know, Marty's like.
Honestly, I think I could out Matthew.
No,
Dear
that's
God, please let's know. What, in long division?
No, I think I can beat you in some arithmetic, maybe.
Calculus?
8 times 7. 56. Oh, okay, Marty. There you go.
I said that first.
Look at Marty's
I said that
brain
first.
working.
I said that first.
I said that. Who said that first, Felice? Me.
I think it was Marty.
All right, do another one. I got it first
Marty.
try.
Okay, 9 times 9.
81.
Oh, that
Marty.
was Zach.
What?
Wait, am I confused of whose voice
it was
is
me.
No, I think it was
me.
Zach.
Pickles
Yeah.
back.
On
I'm
God,
good
it was
with
me. Pickles.
voices.
You know us. Who was it,
Okay,
Pickles?
here's a big one for your big
wait,
male
wait.
brains. Big one for your big male brains.
All right, here we go.
12 times 10.
144. Oh, shoot. I meant
No.
120.
I said 12 times. Yeah.
121.
Marty, you already got it wrong, so I don't think you can correct yourself.
No, that was
Because
Zach.
that's-
Zach said.
That was Marty.
Zach said 144. That was Zach. Zach even knows it was him. He's being quiet.
No,
Listen,
this is what happened.
one of you can't even listen to the question that just yells out. You really thought I was going to say
No,
12
I
times
manifested. I
give us
manifested.
another one,
Before
give us
you even
another
asked the
one,
question, I
give us another one.
manifested.
12.
12 times 12. And I had
I
the
was
answer in
thinking
my
about
head.
it, actually. I was literally
I had the
thinking
answer in
about
my head, so it
Give
just
us
came
some
out.
square roots. Give us some square roots. All right.
Okay, yes. Okay. Square root of 49.
7.
7.
There you go. Okay,
Marty.
Zach.
Zach. That was Zach. Yep.
That was Zach.
Marty. Yeah, Marty.
People
You guys, like, I used to.
Everyone
No,
likes
I do.
this.
I do like you guys. I followed you.
Thank you.
Listen, I used to be a second grade teacher. Like, I deal well with 8-year-old boys.
Okay.
Oh my God.
No, they do. Like,
All right.
my second graders are like still tries to friend me every day on the internet.
We are dipping in viewership. So Zach and Maddie,
Yeah.
get the fuck out
All right.
of
We'll,
here.
we'll let you guys be. Have a good one. All right.
All
Fuck
right.
you,
Well,
John. Just kidding.
You guys, I feel like I love you both.
No,
Come
no,
back
be
and
nice.
See me.
Love you,
Okay,
Pickles.
I love.
All right,
I think
love
I
you
like
guys. We will. We'll come
Zach
back.
a
We'll come
little bit more than Marty, and Marty, that will give you something to work for.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
Why
for
is
this.
that? Why is
Thank you
that?
for
Why
this.
is that? Why is
It will
that?
keep you up.
No,
at
shut
night,
up. Just
Marty.
leave.
It's something
Just
to think
leave,
about.
Marty.
Just leave now.
Why?
Get out of here, you fucking.
Quit while you're
fucks.
ahead. How are you? You're like the weirdo whisperer. Like, where do you find these people? Why are they so in love with you?
They come
Weird,
every
Pickle.
stream. It's
They love you. Like, they were so upset at the beginning. Oh my God, why you didn't follow them? We had to spend 5 minutes talking about why you didn't follow them. That was when I knew we were in trouble. I get it though. If I was a mediocre white male, I would love you too. Truly, like, you are the mediocre white male whisperer. I've never seen these people listen to you. They're like, Pickles taught me something. I could say the same thing and they'd be like, is she speaking?
God damn it.
It's okay, Marty. You're great. It's just right now, I think your friend is a little smarter, but just lay at night and think about it. Stew in it.
I just
have
might
to
be the
challenge
MAGA
these
whisperer.
people.
I might be the MAGA
I think
whisperer.
you are. You are. I think it's because you're calm and you have visual aids.
Yeah.
Like, because
Yeah.
they need visuals. You know what I mean? You got to draw a picture, then you got to have several other pictures to back it up and be like, "Are you with me?"
Yeah, I have crayons.
You have the patience
They're like,
of a yeah,
ooh.
literal crayons. They're like colors. It's happening. I'm learning. I know. That's why I can't debate all the time because I don't have that type of patience.
Hello?
Okay, so you guys like Kamala, right?
We do. Are you over 18?
Yes, I am born in 2004.
Is this the third time you've tried to come up here?
No, sir.
Are you lying to me?
This is my first time here.
Okay. What's your
Okay.
birthday month?
October 3rd.
And how many years does that make you? How many years old?
I just said. Okay, if you guys don't want to talk to me, I was just saying, are you guys Kamala fans? Yes or no?
Yes.
Because why do you think Trump sucks? I just want to know.
What does one have to do with the other? Is that a weird question? Like, and I'm not a fan of anyone. I'm not a star ever. Like, I'm a fan of people that can follow a line of logic. Like, I'm a fan of people that can pass California's bar. Yeah,
She didn't
she
run.
had been working on that. She's like, I'm gonna go up there. No, Pickles did that. She's like, I'm gonna say this. Listen. I'll just say this, and Pickles is nicer than me, and I'm just gonna say this nicely. Like, that is an admission that you don't know what you're talking about. You don't make sense. Like, you're coming up here and saying, hey, like, I'm gonna trap you guys in a question. Like, you have no idea what you're talking about. I would never compare the two. Like, it's just an admission of like, hi, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I don't understand basic math, the economy, immigration, or anything else going on in America.
Is this an Australian?
Yeah, mate.
Oi oi.
I'm here for it.
I'm an Aussie. I've only just jumped into this chat, but
Are you watching maths? Are you watching the current season of Married at First Sight Australia?
sorry, what?
Married at First Sight Australia? I had to get a VPN.
Not down with MAF. I'm not. I don't follow that show. I think it's fucking stupid.
Oh my God. Well, your entire country and the world is enthralled by it. I'm super disappointed to hear that, but I guess let's move on to politics.
Hang on, darling.
Darling.
What do you mean that the whole world is enthralled by it? What the fuck does that mean?
Watching the absolute slow motion train wreck that is your country doing arranged marriages has the whole world laughing at you every single night. I literally had to get a VPN so I could watch it. We were on season 12 of watching your country fail at arranged marriages. I was just your own country loves it. I was just asking if you are watching it alongside us.
Fuck, I'm loving this. Educate me, darling. How is my country in a decline compared to the...
I never said that. You're just, sir. Now I can hear it. Yeah, they were saying this in the comments.
Darling, that's what you just said.
You're not fully with us, are you?
I'm sorry that you don't comprehend intelligence, and that's okay. That's fine.
Is that what's happening?
How many Fosters have you had tonight?
No. Let me educate you.
Fosters, Australian phobia.
How many blooming onions have you had tonight?
Fuck, sorry, man. I didn't mean to speak over the top of you.
Why are you apologizing to him?
because I spoke over the top of him, and that's just.
No, you interrupted me. Like,
You
what?
speak over someone.
That's fine. I'm used to it. That's fine. I know. Pickles deserves
No, I don't
deference.
apologize to you because you're a fucking idiot. Like, I don't have
I'm
to.
an idiot? That's very
You're
mean.
a child. You're literally.
Bro.
Sir, calm down. You're very angry. I didn't do anything to you.
Sir, this is a Chili's. What are you
I
screaming
don't know
about?
why you keep speaking.
Sir, this is a Chili's. Please put your clothes back on.
Has more fucking nuance.
Are you okay? Can I ask you a question, an honest question, and you give me an honest answer immediately? It's a yes or no question. I'm going to ask the question and just answer yes or no. Have you ever been through a child custody case? That's a yes.
What the fuck does that even mean?
I'm just.
What does that even
Have you ever showed up drunk to a 9-year-old's birthday party, screaming at your baby mama?
Just asking questions.
Have you ever showed up to a fucking restaurant wanting food? Do you know how fucking stupid that question is?
So that's yes to the child custody case?
No, it's stupidity, darling. It's
You
stupidity.
still have some, at least
No,
partial
no,
custody
no,
over your
no,
kid,
no,
or
no.
100% to the ex?
Like, was negative, and I apologize for that. It was just like, what the fuck?
I think it's 100%.
How could you ask such a stupid question? Like, I apologize for even saying that.
Have you ever been married? You
I've
have.
been engaged multiple times.
Multiple times?
Yeah.
You try to use it as a Band-Aid and it doesn't work?
No, I've been engaged multiple times, but I didn't want to go through because the individual in that situation was like
The man?
something, like, whether male or female, was I just wasn't happy with that individual.
She called it off.
I don't think that I should. And look, fucking marriage. As a 40-year-old millennial, I'm not someone that believes in commitment. That goes, yeah, sign a contract.
You don't believe in commitment of what kind? Monogamy, you mean?
As if you don't interrupt me, I'm happy to explain. But like, I don't
No
blame
one's interrupting you. It's hard for you to form words. It takes a long time.
Okay. Are you ready for me to form words?
Talk faster? Yes. Just a little faster. No judgment. Just speak
I
a
don't
little
know.
faster. And enunciate, like extra enunciation.
Slow my conversation for you to understand, and that's not a negative factor. It's just like someone that speaks multiple languages, and they may come.
No,
from
you speak English in Australia as well.
When you do.
Yeah, you just speak English with an accent. It's all English.
How the fuck did you not understand that?
You're getting
Like-
You have an Australian flag in your name, so
You're getting better,
and you
huh?
told us you were from Australia, and we were talking about Married at First Sight Australia. I just put the pieces together.
Like,
and
honestly, am I the stupid person?
Test. Okay, go ahead.
Can I ask a question? Sea Dog?
You
I'm
can ask
following
what
you.
got like
I just followed you. So
Test.
we can be friends for life now. I feel like this is the start of something real. Do you agree?
Do you listen, are you feeling this magic, Sea Dog? Are you feeling this?
I think he is. I think he's feeling it. He can feel the follow I just hit him with. It's washing over him like a gentle wave. Now that I'm
Sea Dog.
following you, do you find me more or less attractive?
Look, I'm fucking so lost on this. Like, literally, I am
Yeah.
paying respect, and like, fuck this shit that does my head in, because it's like, Yeah.
I know women are confusing. It's not you. It's probably it's everyone here but you.
It's me. I feel like it's me.
No, it's not you, Sea Dog. You're great. You're doing all the right things. Don't ever take a deep look at yourself. Just blame everyone around you. That's my future life advice for you. No matter what happens, take no accountability and just blame it on women. You know? Because it really is them, right?
I disagree. I disagree with your premise.
Oh, I actually like that. I'm glad you do. That's actually gives me hope. That gives me hope for you. That is a premise to disagree with. You got that one right.
It's just like, oh my God, like, when you try to have, and look, sorry.
Sea-Dog.
Look, I'm just gonna tell you, can I just speak? Like,
yes, go ahead. I mean,
conversations with people and debates and all that, and it's like, dude, you get to a point where your brain is fucking fried from reality, and you're like, oh my God, how? The Earth is not flat. And they're like, the Earth is flat.
Sea-Dog, what state are you in?
You think the Earth is flat?
Like literally. That's how you.
Are you a flat earther?
Do you think the Earth is flat?
It just fucks with you.
Sea Dog, I need clarification on this right now. Are you a flat earther?
Oh, fuck no. What the fuck would I be?
Yeah, well, Sea Dog, we don't know what you're saying. We thought you might have said the Earth was flat, but you could have also said something completely different. We don't
You
know.
go down the rabbit hole and you try to educate people. So, okay, so basically what I'm saying is, you go down the rabbit hole and you try to educate people, but you get so lost in fucking the bullshit and like trying to, you know, the experience and trying to, mate, like there's certain evidence that believes the Earth is not flat. Like there's a lot of evidence.
You're growing on me like a fungus, Sea Dog. No, actually, I do. No, he said two things right.
Yes.
It
Sea-Dog, what state are you in?
Queensland.
Yeah, that makes sense. It's bloody 12:40 on a Friday, mate, and you're absolutely prolaxed. It's midday, brother.
Oh my God. I thought that was past midnight. That's midnight.
No.
Tomorrow, like afternoon there.
Bro's a drunken
Oh, wait, no,
time
sorry, yeah,
traveler.
Saturday. Yeah, what are you? You're talking down to Felice like crazy.
No, he's not actually. He's actually not been that bad. It's not as bad as
The
I thought.
darling is patronizing.
Look at me
I don't
defending
like
him.
it.
He answered two questions, right? The Earth is not flat, and I said something
And he's down a
horribly
rabbit hole.
misogynistic, and he did not agree with me. So
He's down a rabbit hole.
he's
and he can't
asleep
get out.
now. He muted himself.
He
He'll
muted
never be
himself.
able to
I'm just gonna-
unmute.
yeah, I don't know if I wanna-
He may never be able to get out of that. That
Sorry, I just
prison.
wanted to come up here and say that he doesn't. That's not how Australia is.
I don't know. I kind of like that part of
Do
Australia.
you watch
but-
Maths Australia?
Oh my God, yes, justice.
Thank
for Billy.
you. Justice.
Athena.
Oh my God. Justice
It's a
for so
really
many
good
people.
season.
God, I know. Isn't it amazing? It's getting better and better. No offense. I love your country.
It's so good. It's such bad brain rot, but it's such a good show.
Oh my God. It's like a slow motion train wreck you can't turn away from. I'm like fiending. I have to wait for like 2 days until the next episode.
I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, really? It's so good. Yeah, it's Sunday to Wednesday here.
Felice, can you manage guests?
Can you make me a mod? Because that would
yeah.
be cool. I was meaning
yeah.
to ask you for like many times.
Say something
I've
in
been
chat
on
real
this show.
quick.
Bethany, thank you so much for the $5. You don't know what that means to me. Oh, sorry. You're talking to me.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
Guys, if you want to follow me elsewhere, just in case TikTok dies somehow and goes away, I'm also on Twitch and Substack, and eventually we'll be back on YouTube. Oh my God, David, we're here with the fucking health insurance shit. Where did you go? Did you say something already, Felice?
Why is he talking about health insurance? David's my first TikTok troll ever.
Yeah, he comes up here and
We
berates
can
me
talk
for
to
not having
David.
health insurance.
Follow me elsewhere just in case TikTok dies.
Oopsie, sorry.
Felice has health insurance. Jesus.
Wait, why did you say like he's been talking about health insurance lately?
Yeah. Did I miss your...
Yeah, it's Dale. They know his real name.
Did I miss your
Dale.
text in my chat?
Yeah, I thought it. Yes, I typed one. Hi. There.
But sorry, Pickles, you can drop me down. I'm not sure how
I
to
swear
leave.
to God, I did type something. Maybe I didn't. Why does it keep saying?
Boom. Got it. All right. I'll be right back.
Shittiest internet. Now I fixed it. I did it. I was like, why does my internet not work? I was on my printer, like Wi-Fi, this whole time. Oh, now I can see guest. Oh my God, I have power and I don't know what to do. It was nice to meet you. What is your name?
Emma.
I did not do that. I did not do that. Just because I did not do that. That was someone else who has control of things. I did not drop you. I was trying to be nice. Let's tap the screen. Oh, he's back. Let's just see what he's doing real quick. Are you okay? Sir. Oh, he's not okay. Are you okay? Are you alive? Just checking on ya. Oh, he's not. Okay, let's drop him.
Yeah, no, like me.
Oh, there he is.
Himself.
There he is. Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
Yeah.
Hi. Do you want to talk about politics?
I'm more than happy to talk about it.
And if you want to request any Republicans or random people that would like to talk about politics. Hey, Susan, thank you so much for the $1. I appreciate you. All the hearts.
Like, based on what you just said, do you think that an oligarch should run your country?
No.
Who is basically your president?
Absolutely effing not.
Do you? Well, that's literally what's happening.
But I will say, like, yeah, and it has for a long time. Like, you're asking, like, to what
do you mean
degree,
it has for a
right?
long time?
Well, let me just answer, Sea-Dog, and you receive it, right? Like, we have been classified by poli-scientists and, like, people who know as an oligarch for many, many years, right? Like, crony capitalism is alive and well in America and has been for a while.
You are literally, your country is run by an oligarchy.
Yeah, I'm saying that. Hey, I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying.
Elon Musk is your president.
I'm agreeing with you. And okay, we're gonna have to. Okay. Again, nobody is disagreeing with you, and you could continuing. Okay, Sea-Dog. I think it's best. This may be a moment to just listen from the comments while I say nobody was arguing with you. What I was going to say, and you kept screaming like I wasn't saying anything, was that like we have been classified as an oligarchy for quite some time, right? But the crony capitalism is alive and well. We have the controlling elite, the donor class, who have, controlled politics for a while. But the degree to which it is happening now, no. This is unprecedented. And it is a violation of all of our trust.
Okay, this is what I just got in the mail.
He's eating fish and chips. Dale, he's Australian, not British. And the fact you cannot identify the difference is why you're from Florida.
Oh, no. Guys, I don't know if I'm happy with this purchase. Okay.
Dale, are you requesting? I do kind of miss you.
Have y'all seen these guys?
No, that's Sea-Dog again.
Have y'all
Dale,
seen these?
do you want to talk? I do miss you. I like you, Dale. I have way more patience with you because you were the first person to harass me on the internet.
So this is a little measuring thing. So like you can, so if you fill it up to here, that is, that's 1 tablespoon. That's a half tablespoon.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah. And like once you're like, you can just open it all the way up and like clear all of it out, and it's easy to clean.
What is this for? Like when you're rock climbing?
For cooking.
No, I know, I get that, but I mean, like, did you make that? Like, is this an origami lesson?
It was, instead of buying measuring cups and stuff, I
like that. No, that's cool. I was gonna say that's cool if you go like just to be clear, I went to university in Idaho. Now you're like a rock climber. I know you do it mainly inside, but if you ever go on outdoor rock climbing trips and you're stuck in a portaledge, that could be a useful tool.
It's true. And then I got, this is, somebody sent this to me for my gift list. Speaking of rock climbing, guys, who sent this again? Somebody sent this. It's finally here.
Ooh, yay, Dale's here.
This is my coffee mug, and it's got a rock climbing hold as
That's
the
not
thing.
David. Is this
Hello?
you, or is this some weirdo?
You don't need to discuss
Actually,
Flash, thank you so much.
Who
hey
is
guys, sorry, I didn't realize you guys had accepted me in. So I'm actually a different Dale, but
I know, I realize that.
I just wanted to tell you guys that it's depressing how little I know about politics and how little I know about what's going on, and I still didn't vote for that man, and I still am against that man. I didn't even have to know that much. So these people that are just uneducated and dumb, most of them are just immoral. It's not a matter of intelligence at this point. It's a matter of either being immoral or a matter of just not paying attention and not caring.
Hey, you've got a lot of background noise, Dale, but I love you, and I get the gist. And
Also,
you're awesome.
like, you're not amoral. Like, it's not about morals, right? Like, maybe ethics is closer, or but like,
Probably
morals.
the ear
cares
pickles.
about
The ear.
morals?
Did you guys not like when my ear was out?
Dale, I just let that guy up thinking it was
Do
you.
I have bad ears? Don't make me feel insecure.
Now
All right.
there's a David. Oh, it's a different Australian.
I know. How many Australians we got in here?
I don't know. I don't mind talking to people from other countries. U.S. politics affects people. You know?
Luke?
Hi, Felice. Sorry, I just had to correct you. Fish and chips is actually a huge thing in Australia as well.
I'm not saying it's not, but like, you don't know who David is / Dale.
Oh.
And he is saying that, I promise you, he's a guy in Florida who thinks that guy was British.
Oh, it's an ear. Thank you.
Okay, fair enough.
But I get it. Like, just to be clear, I'm going to help everyone. Australia is a British prison colony. There were 13 crimes you could commit in the UK that would get you a one-way ticket to a British prison colony called Australia. So yes, a lot of things that they like on the island that is England, they also like on the giant island that is Australia. Is that helpful?
Yeah, fair enough. I
No, I'm not ignorant of it. You just have to know David / Dale.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, thanks anyway.
I guarantee you can't tell the difference between a British and Australian accent.
Right, well, thanks for having me on.
And also, who doesn't like fish and chips? They're delicious. Chips are fries for Americans?
No, they're not. Fries are half the size of chip, a quarter of the size of the normal fish and chip.
They're waffle fries?
No, not waffle fries. Just really thick chips.
We have a lot of different types of fries. I'm just saying this so people understand we're not talking about potato chips. You don't know what Americans think. We don't call fries chips. Just helping people. Steak frites. I know, someone's talking about frites. Yeah, but also some fish and chips are like different shapes, but they are thick. Let's move on from weird culture issues. Ooh, another Australian. If this is about fish and chips, we don't care, but let's just try it out of boredom. Hey, David.
Hello.
Hello.
How you guys going? I've never done a live before, so this is interesting. I just come across that, and I was listening to, what's his name, Sea Dog?
Sea Struggling.
My God, is he representing Australia?
Yeah, I know. He needed help. Thank you for
He
coming and
needed
saving
help.
him from himself. He was drowning.
Oh, my goodness. But then in saying that, what did you say then about English, where the convicts were all like the English?
Oh, like I said that Australia, the creation of Australia had to do with it's a British penal colony where there were 13 crimes that you could commit in England that would get you a one-way ticket to the British penal colony that was Australia. I was just talking about how Australia was created.
I guess that's how 1770 with Captain Cook. Yeah, there's a history there, obviously.
Or is it 19 crimes? Did I just get it wrong? Is it 19 crimes?
I think today the English are trying to create those crimes to come to Australia.
I'm correcting myself as a history major. I think it's 19 crimes.
I think the English today are trying to create those 19 crimes.
Yeah, it's 19 crimes, yeah.
So they can come to Australia.
Thank you, Cassandra. I love being fact-checked.
So I got a question. Trump sucks.
Oh, well, is that a question or a factual statement? That it's pretty much...
Page, I'm looking at your cover here and it says Trump sucks. So obviously...
Oh, you're looking at my profile? Oh, his. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sure how this all works, but so you guys are obviously, I heard before, oligarchies, and Elon Musk and Trump is an anti all what's going on at the moment, yeah?
We are very against Trump and his administration.
Yeah. I've retired, I'm 64. Never been into politics until I retired 5 years ago, and I watched Trump walk down the escalators, and it's been like an ongoing crime story with the Bidens, the Burisma, the Ukraine, the ship.
That's Russian propaganda. None of that is real.
Yeah,
it seems like there's a lot of propaganda.
Well, that Russian propaganda that was spread by a spy, a foreign agent operating on U.S. soil who was now pled guilty and in prison and admitted that was propaganda.
Alexander Smirnov?
His name's Alexander Smirnov. You can look up the court case. You can look up the court case and his admission that was all propaganda. And yeah, our tax dollars were wasted on that bullshit. None of that is true.
That's the only indictment and criminal plea that came out of all of the Hunter Biden laptop, Burisma bullshit that everybody ate up. But Trump, on the other hand, has had a lot of his crimes substantiated, indicted by grand juries, proven in the like civil court and criminal court, but people don't care still.
So if I look at that the way I've looked at it, like with open eyes on both sides, and if I, like they say, weaponization, it seems like a lot of it was an attack on his personality, like him as a person, Trump himself.
We can see right now that he does not care about the law as a president. Like, he is writing executive orders right now that are very much anti-American, very much anti-constitutional. So I don't think it's that far-fetched to think that maybe he did do the things that he was accused of, that we had mountains of evidence for. Nobody who says it's political persecution has been able to tell me where the holes are in the evidence, where a thing or a person has been proven to be politicizing it. They just say that, and that's open and shut for them. They don't really look into it.
That's an admission that you read memes and things, like you listen to a bunch of misinformation and disinformation. It's like an admission of, I actually have not read any court documents, nor do I understand the evidence that has actually been presented against Donald Trump. I just saw a meme and saw some right-wing podcasters say it was weaponization, and now I'm here repeating that.
Okay, well, I guess from the way I look at it all, without doing that deep dive into all that research.
Evidence?
Well, evidence, yeah. I look at it sort of like, you've got a billionaire like Trump and Elon Musk, got more money you can poke a stick at.
Oh, he was not a billionaire until recently.
Okay, well, whether they were, they're financially well enough off to not even worry about, being shot at or crucified with legal actions and whatever. And I look at it and think there is a genuine part there where the guy feels like he wants to change the system from the way it's been, and they have an agenda that's not exactly like it's been for all those years, and that they are uncovering corruption and waste of money. And
no, they're not.
They haven't found anything.
That's not even true, David. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, like they come out like Elon Musk has come out with a bunch of 20-year-olds and has said that things like shrimp on treadmills, that we're paying millions of dollars for that turned out not to be true after 5 seconds of searching. So you actually have to think backwards here. So if Elon Musk says that we're spending millions of dollars on shrimp on treadmills, and we go and we investigate this, and it turns out it was part of a program that we paid for, where the treadmill was made for free, and that the second treadmill was made for a mere $1,000, and that it was like a tiny fraction of what the actual thing that was funded. But Elon Musk chose to focus and mislead Americans and the rest of the world that these millions of dollars were spent specifically for shrimp on treadmills. Wouldn't you question everything else he has to say? Like, every single thing that he's put forward has been like this. It's been very misleading with a seed of truth, but it's all a lie.
Well, sure, but there may be, we all make mistakes, and there may be errors that have been made.
No. Wait, hold on.
As far as I look at a bunch of 90...
Wait, no, David, hold on. Pickles is being nice. And I just want to clarify, hold on. What he just is talking about is waste, fraud, and abuse. That's all objective. That's all a thought. But what I can tell you about any medical research trials, any time we invest money into medical research, we know as American citizens, I know because I can read and do basic internet searches, that every dollar that our tax dollars put into medical research, we get $2.46 back, right? All of that stuff we're doing with medical research, Musk doesn't understand it, misinterprets it, is just a sign of his own unintelligence or that he's nefarious, right? But I know that medical research we as Americans and citizens invest in is revenue positive. Like, that is a fact.
So you believe that whether it be Sesame Street here or...
Well, that has nothing to do with medical research. Now you're just saying words.
Well, they're not really words. There's a lot of things that have been...
What does Sesame Street mean to you? Is that woke? Oh, like, what are you saying when you say the word Sesame Street? I don't understand what that means. Teaching children to read?
No, there was a... I've seen something come up where there's funding going to another country. It's like the story where they said, which might have been wrong, condoms going to Gaza.
Oh yeah, okay, so that's 100% a lie. No, let me tell you, because I was a historical researcher, and before, that is 100% a lie. I just want to help.
Yeah, no,
because
I don't disagree.
Even today, right. Donald Trump had the nerve to continue saying Elon Musk whacked out of his mind, fell into a K-hole, and was at CPAC saying again that we sent 100, it used to be 50. And they have, I know, started saying $100 million. Now,
okay,
no, I'm not done. Let me finish and help you, because I'm going to head you off and just correct you. So $60 billion, which if you understand the federal budget, that is 1/2 of 1%, right? $60 billion total goes to what we call USAID or USAID. That is the carrot. That is us making friends and saying, hey, Africa, even though, and I know this because I've lived in several countries around the world, I understand that we are competing against China and Russia, and China owns whole cities in Africa. And some of our USAID, what we are doing is saying, hey, I know usually we're doing drone strikes and imposing our will through our $1 trillion US military budget that nobody likes. But here's a small carrot for you. That is 1/2 of 1% of the federal budget.
Okay, and I totally understand that he's corrected him, so they made a mistake. We all make mistakes, but it's not just one item the way I look at it. There's all these, they don't come up with 4
No,
points.
I'm saying the total of all the things.
The point I'm making.
The total of all the things. You're not making a point. You just saw memes on X and you're repeating them, and I'm going to one by one fact check you out of here. You have not stated one thing that is true yet.
So all these things that they're identifying that you're...
Yeah. Do you want me to cite an article? So let me help you and just head it all off at the pass. Every single thing that, I'm going to help you.
Answer this then.
I'm going to help you.
Why would that
you have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, okay, I've got no idea. That's okay then. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not... I'm no academic by
Sorry,
any.
I just don't have patience for this. But go ahead.
Well, that's obvious. You're down one track. But why would they be going in then and identifying whether you're saying that everything they identify as fraud or waste is just all bullshit? That's what you're saying, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, if
everything.
they're auditing,
all
they're trying to show us
and trillions of dollars on everything.
That's actually not specifically what I'm saying, David, but I'm saying something more specific.
If they're doing this with a fine-tooth comb and they're trying to show us the smoking gun of the fraud, why would they be finding something that is legitimate and making up lies about it? That's not a mistake. You have to grossly misinterpret something while you're auditing? No, it's a lie.
Okay, then why are they going to tell so many lies and you think they're going to just get away with?
Can I answer your question, David?
And the 70 million
This is why I was trying to stop you from embarrassing yourself. No, can I help you, David? Because I really, I can help you. Hi, person that was trying to help you before. It is very simple. Again, I'm not accusing. It's not as simple as on one level, they are just making up lies, but at its very base, every single dollar that we have allocated either to U.S. aid or to National Institute of Health, medical research, all of that was legally, 100% legally allocated by our democratically elected representatives that we all elected to decide how to appropriate our tax dollars. The person who has committed a crime, just to help you, because you clearly either have no idea how the United States government works or don't care to learn, is Donald Trump.
No, I don't have it.
So
I'm not American, so
we elect representatives from our local districts, and then every state in the U.S. has 2 senators. We elect those people, and they are the appropriators of our tax dollars. They legally appropriated all of the money that Donald Trump and an unelected whack job who just fell into a K-hole and can no longer form sentences is saying is waste, fraud, and abuse. By definition of how our government runs, it has legally been appropriated by people we chose. And by the impoundment laws, Donald Trump has 45 days to either put that money where it belongs, or we can now legally impeach him. That's how the actual law works.
But does that mean that those people, those congressmen, or what that you're saying, 2 of them are elected to make those decisions? Does that mean that they're making the right decisions and they're not corrupt in some way? That somehow it is.
They are our elected representatives.
But does that
it's a representative democracy.
Yeah,
that's how our democracy
works. If they
works.
allocated that money to put shrimp on treadmills, unfortunately for the right, that was legally and unfraudulently allocated money. That is money that was spent the way it was supposed to be. Unless they can show us where Nancy Pelosi somehow made money and owned a shrimping business and sold us all of the shrimp that we put on treadmills, then you have a smoking gun. But until then, there's nothing there.
So then how do you have some of those Congress people who I've seen, and correct me because I'm just...
How do you have people who've earned 170, people saying things,
how do you have people who've had 170, 180, $200,000 salaries from that job a year, but yet they've got all of a sudden 20 million in the bank?
You're the second person
that
to
has
say
nothing
this
to do with
tonight.
what we're talking about.
But how do they accumulate that sort of money in that
you
role?
understand that you are off the line of logic.
Yeah, you're the second person who said those exact same words tonight. And
can you explain that to me?
I just want to understand that the line of logic we are on has been broken, and you have pivoted to something completely unrelated. I can't explain that to you.
Well,
But just so we're clear, if this was in fact a debate, like it is over and you have lost. But yes, I can explain to you. Hey, yeah, as American citizens, we are very concerned with corruption in the government, right? Like it's something we think about. But is it illegal for anybody in the legislative branch to trade stocks, to invest in stocks? No, not technically. Do we all want it to be? And I think that is probably the one thing that from the farthest right fringes of government to the farthest left, we all agree upon, right? That's why we haven't approved actual like COLA adjustments, what we call cost of living adjustments for Congress, because we have these, what we call unusual whales, right? The unusual whales report for 2025 has just come out. There are people who track congressional trades and how they beat the market and make the same trades. But again, you think it's like one or two people. This is a problem with our legislative branch. I don't want any of them profiting from the information they get sitting on the committees they're sitting on, but it is happening.
Yeah.
That's the unusual whales.
You're saying to me that all those people, whichever one might be, that have got their wealth is millions of dollars from a wage that they've all done it on trade, illegal trade,
sure.
insider trade.
This is proof of that. And the thing is, you guys are so simple-minded that you think, oh, only Democrats do this, and there's one person, they give you a name of one person.
I didn't say only Democrats.
Okay.
I didn't say only Democrats.
You give us one person,
right?
and then we have a whole list. You see all these red lines? These are all Republicans. The biggest increase on the top, that's a Republican. So, like, why aren't they talking about that? Why are Democrats the bad guys here? They're justifying cutting
I'm not saying Democrats
pieces.
Okay,
it's not illegal is the most important part.
They're justifying doing illegal things by pointing at other people doing
It's not
things.
illegal. We have to make it illegal.
Yeah, they're justifying their illegal action. Trump is doing illegal
It's not,
stuff.
though. That's what I'm
Elon
trying to
Musk
say. None
is
of us
doing
want this to be
illegal
happening.
things, and then they're saying, hey, look at Nancy Pelosi. You hate her. That's what they're doing.
Okay.
You are the guy that's like, heard Nancy Pelosi, he's making some illegal trades. No, actually, what our problem is that. Well, let me just help you.
Okay,
let me give you an example of the few things that are facing us right now. Let me just give you an example of things facing us right now, like the TikTok ban. No, can I just finish speaking?
What about AOC?
Yeah. Great. I'm so glad you brought up that example because David, David, stop speaking and learn something because you're really David. Time's almost up for you, David. If you don't stop talking, let me help you. AOC.
You do a lot of talking.
No. Well, David, I have to do a lot of educating because you read a lot of memes.
Keep going.
Susan, thank you for the $1.
Keep educating then.
She got a phone call or something. Hold on.
Gone on holidays, vacation.
Yeah, there's nothing special about our side. The only thing that is blatantly illegal is Elon Musk cutting entire federal agencies with things like bullshit findings of fraud and saying that, oh, there's people that are only supposed to be worth X amount of money and now they've got millions. Trump paid himself $166 million to golf his last administration. He's already spent something like $8 million golfing again in the last few weeks. He alone has outpaced all of them just golfing. So I think it's a red herring.
And what you're saying is he's using government money to play golf.
Yes. At his own resorts.
In the 4 weeks he's been there,
yes,
he spent $8 million playing golf.
Yes.
That's, yeah.
But that makes sense.
I don't know why my other phone wasn't charging. That's not what I was going to say. I just want to clarify. David, you were talking about AOC. I just want you to know, because this is a complete lie, that when you just follow right-wing media, which is just a pack of misinformation and disinformation.
Well,
it
you're
varies
presuming.
from well, David, because your information is not true. Let me just I just want you to learn something today. If this is the only thing you learn, let's learn this. AOC is the only congressperson, and actually, well, Matt Gaetz is gone now because of the child sex trafficking stuff, you know. And I'm only saying that because I was going to say Matt Gaetz was the other one on the far right fringe. AOC accepts no dollars from lobbyists. She lives solely both in DC and in New York City on a salary that can't let you live in one of those places. She is dirt poor. She has no money to her name. So that is how I know, right? And this is, you can look up this stuff. They have to disclose this stuff. So that's how I know, because do you know how many people on the far right feel like AOC has money? Well, she has to disclose it quarterly. She's dirt poor and has nothing.
Fair enough.
So that is why I know you listen to right-wing propaganda, because she has nothing.
Yeah, these are all red herrings to get people excited about their opposition. Like, if you're not aware that this is going on everywhere, you're a silly goose, and you're not seeing the big picture, and it's a misdirection. But yes, millions and millions for Trump to golf. Meanwhile, they're pointing out the fraud, the corruption of us spending $25,000 on a university in Columbia. Like, this is all.
So then you tell me why you think Musk is obviously a businessman. He hasn't got billions from being stupid. He's employed. Will they be 19?
No, that's the biggest lie. He is stupid. What are you talking about? He's a Nepo baby whose father made money as an apartheid billionaire.
Why is he
You're joking, right?
Why has he put this crew together?
Okay, you're joking, right?
He's been planning this for 4 years.
You must be joking.
Hit the ground running. He's got immigration across the border back 90% in 4 weeks. Why has he come in?
You've spewed a lot of lies, David. Let me help you. Let me help you with the one that I consider the most egregious. Let me help you with the border. Let's talk about immigration. Because what are you even speaking about? Elmo.
Will you tell me how many people?
First of all, let me help you. Elmo is a South African Nepo baby who inherited hundreds of millions of dollars from his daddy, Elon Musk. I'm sorry that you don't know anything about him. If you inherit hundreds of millions of dollars and can't make any money, something is mother effing wrong with you. The only thing required to succeed in capitalism is mother effing capital, David. Something he was born with.
Good luck to him.
Just so you know, you sound like one of the people that believe that Elmo is a scientist. He got a 4-year degree in physics. Do you understand that? He's not a scientist. He dropped out. He bought technology. Tesla, that was a company owned by actual scientists. That was a patented technology that a Nepo baby from South Africa then purchased. You sound very confused about who that man is. And I get it, because he is paid to have his actual history erased from the internet. Okay, but let's move on to immigration now, because your knowledge about immigration I consider personally offensive, because you know nothing about American immigration. So let's learn, David. David, I'm giving you another learning opportunity, so now is the time to close your mouth. David, you just keep saying things that are incorrect. If you want to learn something, be quiet. You said, I heard you, because I am listening to you say incorrect things over and over and over. And I heard you say there at the end that Elmo fixed immigration in America. Let me help you. You're talking again. I heard you say it, David. I don't need you to help me with what you said. I heard you say that because I have ears. So I heard you
He's
say
put-
that.
he's put-
And now I'm going to help you
He's put people on the
understand
border.
that
You can't
none
tell
of
me
that
that
is
people
true.
still flooding into your
David,
country like they
David,
used to be.
you are
There's
not
people
from
crossing that
here,
border
and
left, right,
you
and center.
you have fallen victim to misinformation and disinformation. That is a complete lie. Never. In the history of Elmo spreading misinformation and
Forget
disinformation.
Elmo. How
well,
many people did you have?
now,
come
wait,
across the border in the
David,
last 10
David,
years?
this isn't a debate. This is me imparting
it's not
some
a debate,
knowledge
it's a
to you
question.
so the next
How
time
many
you go
people-
somewhere,
how
you
many
don't
people
embarrass
come into your
yourself.
country in the last
Okay,
10
let me,
years?
okay, Elmo, can
many?
you, David, be quiet. Let me help you. Okay? Elmo has never had a thing to do with immigration, even since he got this fake job and he's an unelected person who's prowling through all our personal information. Never has Elmo had an effect on the border. But let me help you with what's really going on at the border, because you have no idea.
The whole big picture. It's not one person.
Okay,
You've
David,
got
I'm going to help you with the big picture that
Tulsi
you
Gabbard,
don't
Cash,
understand. You don't know
Kennedy.
anything about the
They're a
border,
team.
and I'm going to help you. Do you want to learn, or do you want to continue spewing things that are not true? So again, the height of encounters at our southern border was December 2023. Our 7-day rolling average was 8,500 encounters under Joe Biden. Now, 1 year later, Joe Biden was still president. This December, we all just experienced together, December 2024, encounters at the southern border had been reduced by 75%. Now, let me help you put that number into context. Now, what does that mean? I'm not done, David.
In 4 years.
David, I'm not done educating you for free, so just let me finish. So by now, December 2024, Trump is still not in office. Joe Biden is still in office. The encounters, 1 year over year, December 2023 to December 2024, had been reduced by 75%, which were, I'm sorry, and here's the best part of it, David, that proves you don't know anything you're talking about, and a basic Google search could help you. They were lower than when Donald Trump left office. Joe Biden fixed the border with an app, with no funding. Donald Trump wouldn't let them. Joe Biden is tougher on immigration. Joe Biden deported more people than Donald Trump did. Nobody has ever been tougher on immigration in our country than Joe Biden was. With no funding. He tried to change our immigration laws to give no pathways to citizenship. I disagree with it. As an indigenous Mexican, as part black, I disagree with so many things he did. You have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, and you can't say that there's 10 million extra people here from Biden's administration when literally the amount of people here, period, that are undocumented it's about 10 to 13 million. It's just a widely misunderstood bullshit data point that Trump slings around that has a half truth to it. Another one of those things where every good lie has a seed of truth. But the Department of Homeland Security agrees that there's only 10.9 million people here, which is less than what Trump had, 11.5. Crazy.
Almost like people can't read. It's
Still
all
10.5
publicly
million.
available on government websites. All of it. Joe Biden fixed our immigration system with no help from the Republicans through executive order that right now lawsuits are still winding through the courts to undo. Joe Biden tried to change the actual laws so no one could undo his immigration shit, but Trump said, no, I need to deceive the American public and run on this. And let me help you, because I'm sure you've heard Donald Trump say, oh, all of our crime is due to immigration. Let me help you with that. There is no statistical correlation in America between immigration and crime. That too is a lie. If I want to be safest, I will literally find a neighborhood of immigrants and I will move into it because I am 30% less likely to be victimized, right? Immigrants are 30% less likely to be incarcerated than white males in America. I am safer amongst immigrants.
Yeah, and our population of immigrants, our undocumented immigrants, the population here, it's like 2% of our population. So don't try to give us your population versus our undocumented population. 2% is wildly small. Tiny, nothing. In fact, but they do help our economy. They bolster our economy to the tune of $9 trillion over the next 10 years. That's what they're going to be adding to our economy. Despite people just hating the word undocumented or hating brown people or whatever lies they can come up with to demonize and other like minority groups. The fact is they help us, and we should learn how to embrace it and learn how to streamline the process of getting them here, knowing who they are, making sure they're not bad people. All of the other crazy problems or grievances you guys have with immigration, we can simply overcome them by vetting them.
I don't know what to say. I guess I'm not articulate enough with my words and my retention.
All right. We were on his speakerphone in his car, so no thanks.
I didn't drop you, even though you have no idea what you're talking about. Like, truly, sir. What the F?
Chat, tap the screen. If you enjoy these debates, follow me, follow Felice. Felice does an awesome show. Every other day on weekdays, she does a thing called the People's Receipts, where she brings up the news and she does a wonderful outline and an in-depth like analysis of what's going on. And she shows you all the proof. And it's where I learned most of my stuff. So give her all the love, send her gifts, and tell us both.
Thanks, Vishnu. I love you too. You're amazing. Yeah.
Give us all of the words of affirmation. Thank you.
All the words of affirmation. I just hate when it's just so sad. Like, why are men who saw memes so confident that they're right? Have you ever done a basic Google search? And I will help you. Elon Musk's own AI tool will debunk his lies. Like, my favorite new thing to do is Elmo tells a lie and put it into Grok on X, and Grok will be like, nope, this is a lie. He created an AI tool that literally will just say, yeah, nothing this man's saying can be confirmed. And still, like, mediocre white men all around the world are just so sure it's all true.
Yeah, it's just stuff that you hear white dudes holding a beer can talk about. Yeah, about exactly. all them goddamn
immigrants. They took my job.
Anything you could hear Dale Gribble talking about.
Here's a shocker. Immigrants don't have your money.
Hello?
How do you guys like that Trump's your dad now?
He's not. My dad's name is Mark.
God, you reek of insecurity, Nick. You reek of insecurity. Daddy. No, he's yours. You're the guy that goes around saying, Daddy's home. How do you like it? Like, actually, don't kink shame, Nate, but Freud would say, don't try to project your shit onto us. Just own it. Trump's your daddy, and you're into it.
Just buckle
it's cool,
up.
Nate.
Enjoy the next
it's
4
cool,
years.
Nate.
Just keep complaining.
No facts, just you projecting your sexual kinks onto us. Super weird. Thanks, Nate. Keep stating facts and doing basic math. Yeah.
Pocket
cool,
sand.
Nate. In no way was that creepy. Nate's projecting his kinks onto us. And again, I'm not a kink shamer. Daddy's home, Nate. Go find him. He wants to spank you. It's super weird, though. Like that, I'm not into it personally. Clearly, you are.
That's when people come up and say things like that. Trump's your daddy, blah blah blah. They probably have no intention of debating because they know that they wouldn't probably stand a chance. But second, like they're attacking us to make us feel the way they feel. They feel very small after hearing a bunch of things about Trump debunked or a bunch of lies they thought were true debunked. And
their own reality was just shooketh, and they're like, how do you guys feel that your daddy's here? It's like, no, that is your own fantasy.
They have to they try to say something that makes us feel bad to make, so that they feel better. That's a W for me.
Which is a weird male-on-male
me.
sexual, like, BDSM fantasy that none of us want to be a part of. They're still dragging us into it.
Even if I'm on bottom, I'm in control of this shit. I know what's going on.
Power bottom for the win. Yeah, Pickles.
I'm pushing back, bitch.
Exactly. Hard. I love you. Like, don't be weird, Nate.
Hello? Are you a Trump supporter?
Well, I'm from Europe, and we're getting the backlash of that shit.
We're sorry. We're trying to contain it, but Trump is a disease that is spilling out. Wear a mask.
Yeah, well, you know, somebody makes money on that too.
Are you a Trump supporter or?
Oh, you can't be from Europe and support Trump.
No, we are not a Trump supporter at all.
That accent is throwing me off. It's
No,
like
was that a southern? Did he just go into a southern accent?
That was weird. I'm kicking you guys. If you're not a Trump supporter, get out of my box.
Anna, thank you for the $25. She said, "You're such an inspiration. What a massive blessing and amount of knowledge." Everyone who's not following me, can you please follow me now? I am a massive blessing.
Guys, if you're not a Trump supporter, or if your alcohol blood volume is above a 1,
that's actually, we should be looking for blood. We need a blood alcohol ceiling. Look. Please get out of my box. That's how I feel about men. If you're blood alcohol, just get out of my box. Thank you so much, Anna. You don't know how much I appreciate your support. It's hard being a woman who men think they know more than. It's painful. Get away from my box. Okay, the comments are hilarious. So many people trying to get into people's boxes. I think we can all agree on that.
Yeah, no one's connecting. Sea Dog's still in here.
Oh, he's not. Is he still conscious?
He's still in here.
The guy from Australia? We probably should do a wellness check.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, are you a Trump supporter?
No, I just wanted to say hi to you and Felice. I came from Felice's live. We were all thinking about where
I love
we
you,
would go
Hazel.
next.
Sorry, I knew I recognized that voice. Yeah, I rated you, and then I literally showed up here.
Oh, that's so sweet. But one thing I wanted to mention, because I used to work for an accounting firm, one of the big four, and I understand auditing and forensic accounting. One of the things I think would be helpful is to explain how long it takes for an actual auditing. It takes a few months to 1 or more years with a team of experts to go through all of the documentation and then have to report and advise on that. So if it takes for one team anywhere from a few months to a few possible years for one organization, imagine how long it would have to take for all of these agencies that Elon is going through. How is that comparable? How does that even make sense in the equation, in the mind, that you can go and audit with 4 or 5 19-year-olds that have no auditing experience and audit thousands of employees and then find something wrong and fire them?
I can answer.
It's not logical.
I know the answer. Yeah, no, and I sometimes don't even get to my points when I'm correcting idiots because there's so many ways in which to correct them and different pathways to fact check that everything they're saying is incorrect. But so I never think I actually got to this point. But I know this because, like, I'm a historical researcher. I used to painstakingly go through documents and figure this out, and I've done the research. Every single thing and the White House has confirmed this. Like, when they have been pressed, like the Washington Post is one, they got a forensic accountant to audit all of Elmo's claims. Like, they tried to say, hey, how can you keep saying he found $800 million of fraud. How can we fact check that? And they said, okay, just look on his X page. So they got a forensic accountant to actually audit all of this, right? And then it doesn't add up to anything. That's the actual facts. It adds up to nothing. It's $2 billion plus $4 billion of medical research, which actually, when you do the math, medical research, we are revenue positive on. And so when they went back to the White House and they're like, here are the numbers you are citing, tell us where you got them from. And you know where they got them from? The inspector generals during the Biden administration, the people Trump fired. The people who are investigating Elon Musk, the inspector generals that no longer work for the federal government. Elmo and Trump cleaned house. These are reports done in 2024 by those inspector generals in different parts of the federal government who were saying, how can we streamline the government? That's what the numbers they're quoting. They're quoting inspector generals that Trump and Elmo got rid of, who did reports in 2024.
Right. And so I know that there happen to be Trump supporters listening. And I think I've told you before, I was an ex-Republican, not a MAGA, but an ex-Republican for most of my life. I just want them to listen. An auditing does not take a few weeks. That just cannot happen. Just listen logically, question what it is, what it takes for someone to audit an organization. That in itself, if you do research, will get you the answer so that you won't have to question. And then from there, start doing a little bit more digging. I know that you don't want to hear it from Felice. I know that you don't want to hear it from Pickles. I know that you don't want to hear anyone that's on the left side.
You're a woman, so they don't, I'm sorry, they don't want to hear it from you. They can't hear you speaking by nature of you being a woman. But thank you for saying it.
No problem, my love.
I love you.
I love you too. I hope I see you on Sunday. Are you going to be there?
What's
in New York
Sunday?
City? It's a protest in Washington Square Park from 12 to 4.
No, I don't live I'm in Arizona.
No, but I
used to live in
I keep inviting you to stay over with me.
I love Washington Square Park. God, I would love to raise hell there.
Well, read your messages. I've invited you many times.
What are we protesting?
Everything and just about anything.
I love that. New Yorkers do it best. I miss New York. I should have been born there.
And Pickles too. You guys
are the only people to ever hold Trump accountable for anything. And that's why we have to support the state of New York. Because now Trump is coming after you guys because you are the reason he's a felon. You are the reason he can't run a nonprofit. You are the reason that he's been had to pay hundreds of millions of dollars in fraud. The only place to ever hold Trump accountable is the state of New York. And that is why he's... I know. All too well. I know. But that's what I'm saying. We all need to support New York. Because it's one of the only places the truth still matters. Thanks, Hazel. You're amazing.
You're welcome. Have a good night, everyone. Thanks.
No, I know. Well, number two, Trump's coming after California. I agree. But not because, we never convicted him in a court in California, but just because he's jelly of the fourth largest economy in the world. But, yeah. New York has done the hard work.
Hello?
Yo, sorry, I have an accent. I'm Australian, not American, but I have some facts, that I'm against Donald Trump, But listen, hear me out. All right.
Were you on Men in Black? What is this?
Hear me out. All right.
Okay.
Trump is a corrupt politician. You look facts in the 80s and all that. In New York, he was very corrupt back then. And he starts his own shit and can't finish it. He gets allies to come. I'll show you. In Afghanistan, they got into Iraq. They went to Afghanistan and they went all that. All right.
Yep.
And they said, "Oh, we can't do this." Da 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 da. So what did they do? They invited the British and they invited the Australians and they.
All right, you're way too young. You're way too young.
You're not wrong.
Yeah. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Yeah. That guy, I just watched him. Oh, she's a friendly. She might have accidentally tapped in. And Sea-Dog's still here, dude. He was nice. Yeah. Hey,
breathing.
Keep up, Karen. It don't really matter about the. Okay. It doesn't really matter about the 8. It's so mad. Bro, you can't come up here, bro. You can't come up here. You trying to get me banned? Bro, Chacho? I don't even know. I don't know.
Weren't people in Australia banned from the internet who were under the age of 18? I know it's just ceremonial and you can't ban anyone, but I'm just saying.
Please don't judge us by Sea-Dog. Oh, man. Sea-Dog's still chilling, dude. He's holding strong.
He's not well.
Yeah, you have to be over 18. It's TikTok's rules. They'll get me, dude. They'll get me. Dude, Sunday I get my stovetop for my counter so I can actually eat. I'm eating noodles and I'm eating protein cookies.
Get those Mamafuku noodles from David Chang. They're like my shit right now. They're way too expensive. Who told me about somebody on TikTok asked me during a debate if I'd ever heard of those, and now I can't stop eating them. Yeah, it's almost like you're a New Yorker. Like no kitchen, no mini fridge.
These right here. It's got bone broth and 9 grams of protein. Or 11.
It's got bone broth.
Yeah, beef bone broth. Delicious. That's the best restaurant. Exactly, Rippin. Rippin knows what's up. They're made by Nongshim. I can't pronounce it. That's how you know it's good. My camera used to autofocus and it's not doing it anymore. Is it salty? Yeah, it's probably got sodium like a mother. 1,300 milligrams. 13 grams.
The sodium is the crazy part.
Yeah. Can you shout out Dicks in my ass? It's supposed to be funny, I get it. Because that mean a wiener would be near my butt.
Gay sex is only weird if it makes you uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? No judgment.
Ghost of Tsushima is a great game. It sure is. Sure is. I just made my dog birthday cake and ruined it? No. Guys, Pickles is chilling right here. This is my dog. I'm so happy to have her back. But she's just being a little sleepyhead. Pickles, say hi.
I should go get Mr. Mittens. My black cat. He's amazing. He just sleeps a lot. Older pets are the best because they're just like, I'm tired.
Yeah. I did make my bed, Gracie. It was between you and someone else who shamed me for
Now
not
you
making my
got to
bed.
make your bed because you're in a studio. When you're in a studio, you got to keep your shit clean. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Someone, Michi has a black cat. Black cats are the best. Black cats. They're so misunderstood.
Dallas lost on 2,000 points in Cheetos.
Who's requesting now that I have power here? Oh, God. Sea Dog. He's probably unconscious. Someone should do a life check on him somewhere away from this live. Finn? Oh, my God. I love black cats. We should do a live just about black cats. Sea Dog may not be okay. We don't know. Are you tired? What's going on? Your yawning is making me tired.
I got great sleep last night, but my ADHD brain, when I drink caffeine, it can go either way. I can either get really sleepy or really awake.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Like sometimes, well, I don't even want to get into it, but yeah, sometimes stimulants, like people will be like, I just saw you, like, you should be awake. And I'd be like, yeah, I'm just going to go to sleep. Like, you don't understand ADHD.
Yeah, literally, neurodivergent people can drink
sleep.
caffeine and pass out. Like, I can drink 3 cups of coffee and just pass
People
out.
were like horrified by it. And when I worked in the tech industry, they'd be like, why aren't you awake? And I'd be like, yeah, no, I'm just going to go ahead and pass out now.
So sorry, Pickles, to interrupt your sleep. But you gotta say
It's time for puppies. He's
Chat,
like,
tap
how
the
could
screen.
you? Oh my God. I love when they. So cute. Thank you, Alicia. Oh my God.
You smell
Pickles
so
is the star
good.
of the show.
Smells so good.
My goal is to do this like once or twice a week. I miss you. I was going to say I miss debating, and then I was like, no, that's not what it is.
You miss
I was like,
using
no.
me.
I was going to say I miss debating. I was like, that's not what it was. No,
Yeah,
I
I
just
miss
miss hanging out with you. You're my favorite internet friend I've ever made.
I think you are too.
Truly, like that is not a small thing for me. Like, I miss you when you're not around. That's what I've realized. And I miss, like, not to get weird, but like, I love your community too. And I know there's some overlap, but like, I feel safe here. I just like being here.
Thank you. We love having
So
you.
I've invited myself.
I love my community too. Not to brag,
I love
guys. but-
Story. I love Cam. What's going on with Cam?
Who?
Wait, I'm saying the wrong name. I didn't mean Cam. Why am I saying? What's his?
Tanner?
Tanner. Sorry.
Tanner's good.
Tanner reminds me of a guy I know named Cameron that's young. That's why I said it. How is Tanner?
He's good.
What's he up
good.
to?
He was just up. He was just up here doing his Trump impersonation, and yeah, got down. But the coolest 20-year-old I know. 19 or 20.
Did you
Still
see
young.
Steve Bannon at CPAC?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a mess. Did you see Elmo just out of his mind on drugs? Like, imagine showing up and being like, I heard Elmo's fixing your government. Well, he can't form a sentence. And he had a chainsaw that he kept trying to start on stage and telling people that he was cutting waste, fraud, and abuse. And here's the irony, by the way. You know who was on stage with him? Which, if you've ever lived in South America like I have, you understand. Javier Milei, who's the Argentinian president, who it makes sense that he's not in his own country because they're trying to prosecute him for, guess what? A meme coin crypto scam.
Oh God.
He did the same thing Trump did, and the same people that did the Melania coin did Javier Miloi's rug pull, and he defrauded all his own people in Argentina, and they want to prosecute him, so it makes sense that he's in America. He may not be able to go back. They're really upset. Scammers gotta scam. Amen. They gotta stick to get just the facts. Facts like a facsimile. I like that name. Yeah, exactly. Scammers gotta scam and scammers gotta stick together. Like, we just have a large group of Nepo baby grifters who are hanging out together. And like I say, and what were those guys? Marty and Zachary, thank you. And they were like, oh, you think you're smarter. I can't remember what they said. It's like, it's not that I think that I'm smart. I say that to you as a fair warning. Like, you don't know what you're talking about, so I'm warning you that I do. And anyone who would show up on the internet and defend Donald Trump or Elmo, it's an immediate admission of ignorance. Nobody would ever publicly defend those people who had read a court document or done any basic research. I only call him Elmo because you'd have to, if you don't hang out on X, whenever Elmo gets a little intoxicated and types wrong, he calls himself Elmo. So now we all call Elon Elmo on X because every time he doesn't know what he's doing, he just types Elmo.
The bro's fucking got his 13th child now.
Well, he's a breeder. Like, that's, you know what I mean? Like, there's a group of people, like, they believe that they are of superior intelligence and their job is to, like, procreate as many humans. He's the richest man on earth. Like, I mean, it's sad, though. Like, it's super sad. I love how people didn't know that why I call him Elmo. Elmo calls himself Elmo. He doesn't mean to, he just can't type. So where is your girlfriend?
She actually went out of town.
I was like, are you an orphan?
Yeah, she's visiting her dad right now out of town. But I am not going to, because of the nature of my life outside of stream. Also on stream. I'm not going to show her face or anything to anybody. I can send you stuff privately, but I'm not going to put it on the internet.
Well, are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Yeah, I can send it to you, but yeah.
No, I know who she is.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you don't need to.
Yeah.
Because I already know.
But yeah, she's out of town.
Yeah, I would not put her face on the street. I would not associate her with us either. Like, give her some time to think about it. She actually has a brain too. Like, she's really smart.
Yeah.
And for me to say that, now that you guys have seen my brain work, she's smart and capable and, like, has other shit going on than hanging out on the internet. Like, yeah,
sure.
I'd protect myself too if I was her. How many days are you clean from tobacco? Someone asked.
Oh man, weeks. I think I quit late January. I don't remember what day it was.
I remember. I don't remember exactly, but I remember the text messages. You were like, I have to stay up for 48 hours. I was like, why?
Yeah.
And you were like, I have to stop with the tobacco because I've got to get on the same sleep schedule as my girlfriend.
Yeah.
And I was like, listen, I am all for, like, I'll say this, like, I don't know that much about you. It seems like I know I do. Okay. Well, all I know is you were very unhappy when I first met you, and, like, watching you make improvements to your life makes me happy. You know what I mean? Like, I just am for whoever people are, just find what makes you happy and what makes you want to be healthy and pursue that. And like, I love like all of these improvements. Like when I first met you, you were like living at night like a vampire and like eating candy and chips only and like not to put your business out there, but he used to call me crying and like I wouldn't know why. Like Pickles was not okay 3 months ago, and like so the person you know now is much healthier, and I love watching that for you. And I know I don't call you as much, but it's because it's like you're flying free, little bird.
Yeah, and I get you. I get that too, because I am horrible at like keeping up with my friends.
No,
So
I
when
don't
people
take
don't-
it weird. It's like you
Yeah.
used to need me, and now you don't, and I take that as a sign of health.
Yeah.
Like, don't worry, I'm always here if you do.
Yeah, but yeah, I appreciate that. And yeah, I do feel good. I'm going to the gym. I went to the gym at 6 a.m. this morning. That's
I know.
unreal.
I know what a big deal. You
That's-
are like making strides, and you're healthy, and you're excited to like face the day and get up early. Like everything is good. And I know people are like, do you not talk to Pickles as much? And I'm like, not in a bad way. Like he just doesn't need me like he used to, and that's a good thing. Like you are healthy and happy in a way that you weren't before. You know what I mean? And that's great.
Yep. And some people hate to see it. Some people hate to see it. Fucking eat dicks.
No, but like I just want to all address that in a weird abstract way. Like all I want is for everyone to be happy, right? Like who you were 3 months ago was not sustainable. You know what I'm saying? You were sorry, I'm just going to tell you from my constant reading of psychological papers, you were clinically depressed. So like, and I was very worried about you. And like to watch you come out of that is great. And like, I want everyone involved in any situations to also like find their reason to be happy, or, you know, like just be healthy. Like you weren't okay before. I know that, you know that. Like, you know what I mean? And I know how unhappy you are. And I'm happy to see that like you're living during the day, and like now I'm a rock climber. Now I'm doing weird finger exercises to strengthen my weird ass fingers for rock climbing. Like, I mean, the person I knew before was crying for 6 hours and wandering alone at night, and I was like, sometimes I'd be on the phone and I wouldn't know if I had to stay on the phone with you.
Yeah, I remember catching
Like, 'cause
myself.
you'd be like, I'm still crying. And I'd be like, I think I have to go. I'd be like, I need to find someone else to watch him. Like, and just to see you come out of that and not have to worry. And like, I know we don't talk as much, but I see that as a good thing. Like the old me, I was very like, I recognize now as super unhealthy. Like I always wanted my own friends to stick mine. Like I saw them as possessions. And now I see it. It's like when people don't need you anymore, that's a good thing. Like they're finding their own life and their own happiness. And like, I know not everyone's happy about that, but like one day everyone will be. No one should be in an unhealthy situation. I don't want that for anyone. Including Pickles the dog.
She's with her daddy now. She's with her daddy.
Daddy Trump's home. That guy. Hey, do you guys know that Trump's your daddy? No, you are projecting your weird sexual fantasy onto us, sir, and it makes us all uncomfortable. Like, what are we going to do about these people? They do that on Fox News. Like, they pay people to come on to Fox News and be like, Daddy's home and he's taking his belt off and he's going to spank everyone. It's like, I'm very weirded out by that, but okay. Did you see the clip of Jesse Waters? Like, finally, like, Jesse Waters had a friend who was fired because of Doge. And he
No.
did this whole piece, and he's like, listen, it just finally hit me like someone I really care about was fired. So I think and he was a veteran and like he didn't deserve it. Like he wasn't part of here. I'm going to play it.
I love that.
It's, oh my God. No, it's ridiculous.
I fucking hate Jesse Waters.
There's a moment for every mediocre white Republican who's like, oh, wait, you didn't mean to hurt me, did you?
Yeah. Hey, wait, I'm a veteran.
I thought we were just going to hurt black and brown people, but me?
I'm a white farmer.
And Jesse Waters is like, I think we need to be more careful. It's you, Jesse. Are you talking to yourself? I hope you're talking to yourself. Hold on. I've got to find this because it is hilarious. I mean, actually, it pisses me off, but, Like, Jesse, are you learning something? This is why your mother won't let you come to Thanksgiving. Oh, maxyourcredit.com. Do you want to come up and talk to us? Do you remember this guy?
I remember this guy.
Yeah, we can debate. That's fine. I've missed you, actually.
Oh, Sam wants to come up, though. Shit, Sam, I'm sorry for making you wait.
But also that guy, Max is a debater.
And also, shout out to Tom. Dude, Tom P. Much love. Been there since I started streaming gaming. What's up, bro?
Tom P.
Just losing my damn mind.
This guy's not a climate consultant. Because if you're going to go out there and kill enemies and put your life on the line for this country, you shouldn't be in the same category as people that are doing DEI. Now, Harold and his ilk like to talk about the slash and burn corporate ethos. We just need to be a little bit less callous with the way, Harold, we talk about doging people. Okay, I want that to sink in.
You're arguing with yourself.
Doging? I am not guilty of that. I finally found one person I knew that got doge, and it hit me in the heart. Just found it.
Yeah, it's you, asshole. I hope that speech was for you, dumbass.
So they've got a phrase for it now, doging people?
No.
Oh my god. Did anyone see Trump get called out by the Ukrainian government today?
How they won't come to terms to any of his offers and...
Well, that too, after Zelensky proposed a deal of 15% mineral rights plus security guarantees, and then the Trump administration renegotiated it as 50% plus zero security guarantees and said it was their own deal. But besides that, Trump said that the Treasury Secretary went to Ukraine and that Zelensky was asleep and didn't hold a meeting with him, to which a bunch of people from the Ukrainian government replied with the video of Zelensky walking around in the meeting. It's like, this is the best sleepwalker known to man, who's able to have an entire meeting while sleeping. Like, he just flat out lied, as always.
Yeah, who would ever fall asleep during a meeting that someone invited them to? That'd be a weird thing to do.
Never seen anyone do that. Oh, wait a minute. Whoops.
If no one understands why I'm saying that, it's like he's criticizing someone for claiming someone. He fell asleep on my live. Literally.
Oh yeah, I should not have done that live the other day. I was so dead. I
know, but it's just funny. You're like,
oh yeah, no.
Who would ever fall asleep while someone was talking? You did that. It was just a joke, but you had to have been there. Like no one else knows what the hell I'm talking about. It was just a joke, but then I realized no one even knows what I'm talking about, so it's not funny.
For context, I
know he had been up all night, but I didn't know that. Also,
I had chugged a Red Bull, and then I was like, okay, I got this, and then like I'm not gonna lie, at like hour 3 mark, I was like, oh god, I don't have any more Red Bull. oh no, I could power through this. Let's do this. And then I woke up. That was the last thought I had was I could do this. And then I woke up and I went, oh no.
Oh my God. I've been waiting for animal to control to call me about the dog that bit me on Monday.
Oh shit.
They called me.
Did you miss
it? No, well, yeah, apparently. I tried to contact them like 5 times. That happened Monday. I've been trying to call them all week, and they called me like 2 hours ago. It's not my fault.
Yeah, that's typical for animal control in like
I know,
every
but I
place
don't
in
want
this
the
country.
dog to be put to sleep. Like, I'm trying. Like, we should put the owner to sleep.
Wait, what happened?
I run like 10 miles a day, like around downtown Phoenix. It's really unsafe.
Okay.
Anyways, I was just running and a dog attacked me. Like, bit, like an 80-pound dog, like mauled my
Was
leg.
he just off his leash? Did he get off a property? What happened?
No, he was on a leash. Someone was attacking me, Sam. Are you joking?
Well, some people can't control their dogs even when it's on a leash, so I don't know how irresponsible
someone
the
was
owner
holding a leash while a dog attacked me. No, if anyone else had been there, it would have been different. An 80-pound dog, he had like a little choke chain thing on, but he clearly ran away from his owner.
Like, why do people like have a dog they can't control? Why not just train your dog?
Well, it's the woman who he got away from was like the older, like almost, I don't know, I think she's like 50 or 60 of apparently the guy whose house it is. And she was like supposed to walk the dog. Yeah, the dog it's a non-neutered 80-pound dog. It's a pit bull / German Shepherd mix.
Oh my God.
My mom has
crazy.
2 labs that she can't control.
I'm a 5'10" Division I athlete. Like, who runs 10 miles a day. Like, it took all of my strength. Like, this dog was mauling.
German Shepherds are dangerous. They're dangerous.
My mother has
Once they start, they don't stop. I actually agree. I learned that lesson.
My mother has 2 yellow labs, and they love people. They'd never bite anyone, but like the fact that she can't control them, I'm like, don't take them on walks. Doesn't matter if they're nice and friendly. If they're going to, like, the person that's getting chased down doesn't know that. Like, if you can't control the dog, don't take it out or have someone else who can.
No, it wasn't chasing me down. It ran towards me, and I just stood there. Like, I'm not stupid.
No, I mean, like, in general, like, my mom
that
can't
runs
control
from
them on a
dogs
leash.
or triggers their like instinct to attack. I did nothing wrong. This dog was out of control. Period. Like, and I did everything I could to not call the police, but after 25 minutes of it biting me, I was like, and blood was pouring down my legs. Like, that's why I'm afraid it's going to be put to sleep because of the severity of what it did. So,
Pickles, I still gotta get with you on Discord to figure out. I'm still having that problem where even using a mixer now, I can't get my audio for videos that I'm playing to actually pop up for the panel. It works for the stream. Like, I can get it to play for like the people in the audience, but the people on the panel can't hear anything. I have no idea what I'm doing wrong.
Do you hear what you're saying in your own ears?
No, I do not have the feedback loop on.
When you turn it on, is it instant? Have you tried it?
I haven't noticed it. It doesn't do anything. That's the problem. Like, even my audience is like, yeah, no, we're not hearing double. We're not hearing it. It just sounds the same. And the people on the panel are like, nope, can't hear anything.
So I don't know why. I guess that was kind of tied to the next thing. But if you can, route your computer's sound into your microphone. I don't know if you have like a map of your routing, but this is what mine looks like. Hold on.
Yeah, your sound volume mixer should be routed into your microphone and the speaker or your audio mixer, like whatever is connected to your microphone.
Here's what it looks like.
All the sound goes into my microphone. Music is my browser, and I have it going into my chat mic, into my mic.
So are you able to hear the stuff when it plays then as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what mixer is that? Oh, it's just a GoXLR. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, once you figure it out, you can search this on the internet and they'll show you the setting. Are you using OBS? They'll show you, like, because I had to do that. Like,
I mean, I have two different things that I stream with. I
you
stream
gotta
with
just stay live and figure it out, because that's what
I
happened to
stream
me.
with Streamlabs OBS on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube at the same time, and then for TikTok I use Live Studio.
Yeah, that's what I do. I use Streamlabs.
Okay.
If you use Streamlabs,
Okay.
like, everything should just be routed. He's saying
I got stuck down the Reddit arguing rabbit hole of how to
but
do
like
it right.
your
and-
PC has to be routed through the same way. You got to look up your volume
Okay.
mixer on your PC, and it has to be routed too. Well, do you have an
Got
audio
it.
mixer or just your microphone?
Got
Same
it.
thing. Like the input and output.
Oh, have you guys seen Elon spiraling down the Kremlin rabbit hole?
I mean,
It's been getting worse, is what I'm saying.
How so?
Specifically within the last 48 hours.
Yeah, he's on ketamine at CPAC.
Yeah, it's called a K-hole.
It's been I don't even know how to respond to some of the crap he's saying. Like, he's openly advocating for other countries to break their laws and violate their constitution, and doesn't see the problem with that.
Honestly, I would say if you look at it from the perspective of he's a business owner that has fiduciary responsibility to his stockholders, it would be a crime if he did not try to infiltrate other elections, right? He spent $277 million and he's now the richest man in the world. Like, he's worth $500 million. His net worth has increased almost by double, like, since he did that. So of course he has to try to reproduce that model. I mean, that's the logic, I think. I'm not saying that's right.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to make sense of what he does half the time, and then just go like, hey, I've noticed that some people get jumped on for that, where they'll like disagree with him, kind of like we are, but they'll just explain what he's doing, and then people who are on the same side and go and disagree with what he's doing, just explaining it doesn't mean I'm justifying or agreeing with it, just trying to give you, some context on it.
No, he's a Nepo baby that came from a 1930s technocrat. Like, this is what his great-grandfather believed in. He's just carrying all that out. If you don't understand, actually, I think I have the clip, but if you don't understand the 1930s, like, technocratic movement and the PayPal mafia, it's like that is where he got all his ideas. Elmo has never had an original idea. He's just reproducing ideas that his grandfather gave him. I just don't like to give him too much credit. He's not smart.
Wait, is that true what someone said in the chat? Someone said he posted about putting the white stuff back in Coca-Cola. There's no way he actually posted that.
Have I gotten a real job yet? I sell feet pics on Feet Finder, dude.
Define real job. Define real job.
Just regular red and black. Yeah, just regular red and black ink, Rick. I've purchased a few. You fucking weirdo. My feet are ugly, too.
Hey, don't kink shame him.
Some people are into that, though. Like, not everyone's looking for perfect toes, just to be clear.
My feet, I have finger toes. Like, I can grip
Me
a baseball.
too.
I can grip a baseball.
But that makes good. I'm a Division I athlete, actually, and there are medical studies, like the 3 middle toes, if you can separate them like this, studies show you have better balance. I'm serious.
So monkey
and you're
feet?
tall, so I bet you do. Because you can't be very tall and, like, not balance with toes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I just got.
I could throw a
way too into
curveball.
it.
I can throw.
read way too many medical studies. You can?
No.
Oh. Actually, don't trust baseball players, so I'm glad that's not true.
Hey, hold on. Wait a minute. I play baseball. Hold on.
It explains a lot. No, I mean, I dated like a real baseball player who played he was like the rookie of the year in the major leagues. And my advice is don't date professional athletes.
Chat,
He's probably listening to this.
I'm going to do capitalism real quick.
Yay.
If you guys could please give Felice and I a follow, donate to our Cash App and Venmos if you want to support us. I just got notification that my Cash App is too low to cover my Amazon purchase, which does include a Brita water filter.
What are you buying?
So, if you guys want to help that not bounce,
to have clean water.
I need $32.46 on my Cash App stat.
Guys, you need to help him. This is serious. You can't let him drink the tap water where he is.
It's kind of murky.
It's not safe.
It's kind of...
Also, RFK said that tap water fluoride is making kids gay. So,
if you guys want to try to make me
scared.
not gay, donate to my Cash App.
Rage bait homophobes donating to you.
No, it's just we gotta make sure he has a Brita pitcher, for the love of God.
Or are you getting the inline filter or like the pitcher?
It's actually off-brand because I wanted the one.
It's a Frita.
It's called. What's it called? It's one with an electric button that dispenses it, but it's only $29, which is the same price.
Ooh.
Water drop.
What do you mean? Aren't Brita filters cheaper than that? What?
It's water drop.
So get this man a Brita pitcher.
It's right there, guys. You guys have sent me lots of love tonight, but my Cash App
piece of
is
charcoal that he could use a T-shirt and just filter water.
I just needed my Cash App. I can't go from Venmo to Cash App. But yeah. What's up, Dean?
When I was living on Camp Pendleton, the water was so awful that the state of California has a class action lawsuit with the Marine Corps because they found excess fecal matter on the clean side of the reservoirs, and there were unalived animals in the clean side. But when you moved into base housing, they would try. Someone had like this inside shtick where they were like, "Oh yeah, you need the water's not so great, so you need to buy this filtration system. We can sell it to you cheaper because you can't install it into our house without us." So like it's so bad.
Yeah, that's not cool. Dang, bro, you're so broke. I am. Read it and weep.
But Pickles, why don't you have a house?
Because I'm dumb. All right, Sam, I'm going to do debates. Love you.
You guys have a good night.
Hey, Sam, love you. B-Net.
What'd you say, Stan?
You are a broke ass bitch boy. You have no more money. No one's gonna give you money. You have no money. No one's giving you money.
Why would you say that?
Because I'm not gonna pay your rent, bro. Nobody's gonna pay for that shit. Because y'all did not push for peace. No one pushes for peace. So, like, we might as well kill y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Can you laugh again for me, dude?
You don't push peace. You push division. Divisions create chaos. Chaos kills. You will die.
Are you watching?
Horribly.
Why are you... What?
Disappointed. I am going to find this video if it is the last thing
Hi, Trump sucks his own dick.
I concur with that statement.
He
Truer
wishes he
words
could.
were never spoken.
He wishes he could.
Yeah. Period.
That's
Period.
fair. That's a fair assessment of the world around us.
Do you have anything else to share with the class?
Yeah, he probably can't even get close, just like thinking about it. But
He can
yeah,
probably
he
get
wishes.
it in his lips like a little, like those big lip balm rollers.
Yeah.
That's about it.
Yeah, he's a creepy, disgusting old man.
That is also true. I feel like that's fair. That's a nice way of putting it, too. That's nice of
He's
you to be
literally
kind.
the new Hitler. What is happening in America right now is like the new Holocaust. I don't know what you guys think about that.
Cora, I love you. We're gonna cut that off there.
Yeah,
you were doing so good. You were doing so good, but that was it's okay. Cora, come back.
Spitting too much truth.
Well,
no, it's not true.
Still finding her sea legs, chat. Just give her a break.
I will find this.
Krista, thank you for the $20 for the Brita Fita. Thank you so much.
Brita Fita.
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, are you over 18?
Yes, I am. 2006, born in March. I know I sound a little young, but like, just
How
my
many
voice.
of you guys are born in March in 2006? Okay.
I'll be 19.
What age does that make you?
19.
Okay. What do you have to... Are you a Trump supporter?
I'm not a Trump supporter, but the thing is, I don't think like we can hate on him either. I mean, the thing to like
He's
think
a
about.
pathological liar who's undermining our democracy. So, like, I mean, those are facts. It's not hate. That's just saying, hey, this is what's going on today. Like, let me just read you from a menu.
They're
Like,
lying about their
We're not
age.
hating on anyone. We're just saying, hey, this guy seems to have divorced himself from reality and the truth.
Guys, come on now. Second of all, yeah, Krista, thank you for the $20. Guys,
I also need a Brita picture.
please help Felice out. She needs a Brita filter real bad.
My water's brown. No, it's not. That's not true. My water is not brown. I have been using plastic water bottles and I feel guilty about it. Don't tell anyone.
I bought a big, at least I got one of those like big handles of water. Still not great, but
what the hell is a big handle of water? Like
it's like
the 40 ounce.
It's like a square jug that you put in your fridge with the spout.
Oh yeah. No, I know. It's
Yeah.
kind of unwieldy. This is my favorite new Stanley thing.
No.
It's like 36 ounces of awesome.
Stop. No.
Something bad is happening to Pickles and we don't know what. If I don't find this video about Elmo, I'm going to freak out.
Guys, we don't do Stanley in this house. This is an
Why?
Owala. This is an Owala. If you guys haven't heard of it, all right, you open up the lid like that, and you see that it's got like a straw ussy. You see the
I
two
don't like
holes?
that. Yeah, that's weird. I don't like
And
that.
you-
That's too much.
That's a
It's
straw,
just
or you can drink.
Does the straw just come out into your mouth?
No, it's like the first. If you just do your lips on the first part, that's a straw. But if you just open your,
Looks weird. I don't know.
yeah. But the Owala chat. Use code Pickles at checkout. I'm just kidding. But
Anyways, they made it much easier to suck out of these things, and I'm just here for them. I know I shouldn't like Stanley things, but I kind of do. It's kind of un-American to not.
how long does it stay cold? I don't know, guys. If you're carrying around water for fucking 2 days, you're insane. Drink that water.
It does. I know, it's kind of true. And also, like, don't travel outside of the U.S. where you can't get cold water, period. Like, if you're like, oh, could you put some ice in my water? They're like, fucking Americans. Like, I hate these people. There's no such thing as cold water in the rest of the world. That's just
Yeah.
a sign you've never left the United States.
Yeah, I've just heard about that. My girlfriend was talking to her
No
friend in
cold water
Russia.
anywhere else.
They're like, "What's your fascination with water bottles? That's an American thing." She's like, "What?" Yeah, apparently the rest of the world has no idea what's going on with water bottles.
There's no ice in the rest of the world.
Yeah.
There's no ice machines. There's no anything. They just don't know what we're doing.
Thank you guys for 300K.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
We have icy water in Japan sometimes in the summer.
Sometimes in the summer, yeah.
What?
You guys should. God
it
knows.
really?
It's very humid.
Guys, just
But no,
buy...
not like they do in the U.S. Like, you can't... If you're in a restaurant and you're like, give me some ice, like, people are like, fucking American. That they won't help you.
Oh, wow. I've been shopping ice machines on Amazon and TikTok for 2 days.
I have one. Like a portable one.
Yeah.
When I almost died 4 years ago, I was obsessed with ice because I'd been in the hospital and I could always have like cold ice to chew on. So yeah, I bought a little ice machine to go by my bed. It still works.
Julie T, thank you for the $1.62. And she says, for sorry, that's all I have in Cash App, but I love you. I love you too, Julie. Thank you.
Oh my God, Julie. That is so nice.
Guys, we have to close the gap so my Amazon order doesn't bounce. I need $5 and I don't even know how to math. I think it's $4.80 or something. $4.80. If you guys want me to drink Brita filtered water, you'll send it.
If you guys drink poison, it's only the difference between me and poison.
I could die.
RFK says it could turn him gay. We don't know. Nobody knows for sure.
Just buy the attachment that goes on your faucet. No, my faucet's got one of those things that come out and sprays.
Okay. A hose?
Should save the Cash App money for an ice machine. So I'm not buying one yet, but I'm trying to find the ice machine that makes Sonic Ice, and I'm finding them all over the place, but they range from like $180 to $130, and the other machines are only like $40 to $80, like that make bullet ice, but bullet ice is kind of I don't want bullet ice.
Since I finally found this goddamn video, can you play it so we can all learn one thing before this live ends?
Did you send it to me?
I found I think I texted it to you, which in its full form. It's only like 2 minutes. It's that I know this was a long time ago, but sometimes because of my ADHD, I hyper focus on things, and I couldn't find it. But like someone had mentioned, like the history. Like I was telling that idiot before he went away that like Elmo never came up with an original thought. He's just his grandfather was.
I've watched that.
And the PayPal mafia, and like people should know the history of Elmo. Like none of these are his ideas. He's just taking what his bigot grandfather was up to, and then just
save it and then send it. Hold on, Wise. Thank you. Someone did it. Thank you so much, Wise. Thank you for the $10, and then Jin. Thank you for the 10 as well on Venmo. Says water, whatever's. Thank you guys. We got
water or whatever.
We got it, guys. I'm gonna get a Brita filter tomorrow. Let's go.
And everyone, make sure they're following me. Follow me right now. If you're not following me, follow me. And we're all about to learn something. It's gonna be great.
All right. This is probably. Oh my God, Alexis with $5. The hydration is key. Thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to airdrop this to my iPad because technology is sick. All right, guys, listen up. Oh, shit.
It's quiet.
Group of men who are the PayPal mafia, and how are they linked to apartheid era South Africa? Yes.
Well, they're a group of men who are at the top, the founding of PayPal. All of whom, in some way or other, grew up in South Africa as children. You've got Musk himself, who was born in South Africa and lived there, went to high school there until he was 18. Musk's Canadian grandfather, had been the head of the Canadian branch of a political movement in the 1930s called...
I did. Julie, thank you so much. You missed my shout out, but thank you so much. I did get that. Thank you.
Technocracy Incorporated, which in essence wanted to scrap democracy in the United States and Canada and have technocrats rule the country, which might sound familiar. That becomes a de facto fascist party. Is banned.
Never had an original idea in his life.
My grandfather moves to apartheid South Africa, having had no connection to the place in 1950 because he likes the sound of apartheid. And even Errol Musk says of the grandfather, he was an open neo-Nazi. You got Peter Thiel, who was a co-founder with Musk of PayPal. Thiel was born in Germany, but brought to South Africa as a young child. His father was a mining engineer, lived in Johannesburg, and then moved to Southwest Africa, which was then a South African colony, is now Namibia. And he went to school in Swakopmund, which was notorious as probably the last place on the planet where people still openly greeted each other with Heil Hitler and celebrated Hitler's birthday. He went to a German school there before moving to the United States when he was 10 or 11. You've got David Sachs, who was born in Cape Town. He's big in PayPal and is now Trump's AI and crypto czar. He moved to Tennessee as a relatively young child, but grew up in the white South African diaspora there. And you've got Roelof Botha, the grandson of Pik Botha, the last foreign minister of apartheid South Africa. He was the acceptable face of apartheid. You'll remember he used to run around the United States trying to put a gloss on how they were reforming things and that everything was getting better. So you see those four key people at the top of PayPal, and they all have this, very intimate connection to South Africa.
Who are the PayPal mafia?
Very good.
Yeah. If you guys like this, I do this show called The People's Receipts where I basically fact check all of Republican lies. It's at 11:30 Pacific time, 2:30 Eastern, and I put all these links in my Discord. I wish I could give everyone the link, but this is a Democracy Now! Video. If you don't follow Democracy Now!, you can follow them on TikTok, follow them across the internet. I would just Google, if you want to try to find it, Democracy Now! PayPal Mafia, and you'll probably find it.
Real quick again, they're asking if I got those donations. I did. Thank you guys again. It's Alexis. Thank you for the $5. Wise. Thank you for the 10. And Jen. Thank you for the 10. Thank you guys so much. Please be sure to give Felice.
If you want to, I put in my my link tree, just go to my profile, a girl has no name, and in my link tree you can join my Discord. There's a forever link there. So
I'm so glad you did that finally.
I know, I'm so over policing it.
You need a good techie person to safeguard it. If you can find some tech people I have a few that they're relentlessly working. Apparently Parker, he had to shut down his Discord earlier this week or yesterday or today.
Oh, I already know. Yeah, I know. That's why I used to be so paranoid about it.
Yeah.
I'm actually smarter than you think, though, of keeping people out of my Discord.
Yeah.
I'm not dumb. I did used to work in the tech industry for a long time, and I do know engineers. It's just yeah, I get it, though. That's why I used to be paranoid about it, because I did. MAGA men are weirdly obsessed with me, so I did have a lot of people try to, ruin my Discord in the beginning, but it's fine now, until it's not.
Yeah.
Till it's not. What happened to Dean, though? I heard, did something happen to Dean today? I don't know. Someone told me something. I don't know. I'll have to read the message again. Both Parker and Dean's Discords. I know. I think it's that's what happens with those kids. They're super smart, and imagine how smart they're going to be in 10 years. It's just they just annoy the shit out of people, and I'm not saying I mean that that's what happens when you make older mediocre white men feel insecure about what they don't know. So yeah. That's what it is. They make people feel stupid very easily. If you are threatened by Parker and Dean, it's just a sign of your own insecurity. You have to ask yourself, why are you so mad at two children? because they're smart, because they are philosophy majors, because they know more than you and your brain is shutting down in real time. Like, it's sad. Like, watching like 40-year-old men like attack them is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
That was what really got me hooked, especially like watching Harry, watching them.
I know Harry and Chris. Like,
yeah.
It's just like, if you are a 50-year-old man who is stalking like 22-year-old children, you need to ask yourself why. Like, take a deep look. Are you attracted to them? Are you obsessed with them? Like, it's weird.
And the only thing that makes it, like, after a while, their logic completely collapses, and they're just like, the only conclusion they can come to is they're being paid by the DNC. That's like, holy shit. Holy cow.
I know. And it's like, God, it's the same way. It's like, starting debates, you already know these people have lost. Like, if you can follow a line of logic, you cannot win supporting Donald Trump. There's no way. And the fact you don't know that makes you extra dumb. I know, they're doing the Lord's work. I support it. Beta blocker, Texas. Vets kicked out for migrants. Oh, God. Should we accept this person?
Let's debunk their stupid claim, because that's already a lie.
Beta blocker. I'm just gonna sit
It's already
here and listen.
Hello.
What's up? Nothing says innocent like pardoning your whole family preemptively and Fauci. Man, that's amazing, right?
I guess so, man.
What are y'all's thoughts on taxing on tips?
Do you think that's going to happen?
Anyways, in unrelated news, yeah, that's something that Trump promised you that is not going to happen.
It's been a month. It takes a little while, doesn't it?
No. Oh, you don't know. God bless your heart. So, you understand taxes are due soon, right? And they put 2 different bills up to pass. If that was going to happen before you had to pay your taxes and they cared about it, it would have happened. Or, in fairness, it would be in the giant reconciliation bill where they're going to waste trillions of dollars giving tax breaks to corporations and billionaires. It's not in there either. They released the 45 pages of it. It's not in there. Not just no tax on tips. No, there's no tax on overtime. All the bullshit he promised. It's not in there.
And the other thing about pardoning your family members, let's talk about the people Trump pardons. Let's talk about the 1,600 domestic terrorists that actually assaulted police.
We were talking about Biden pardoning.
Okay,
no, we know what you were saying, but you don't know that
Biden.
Trump
but
pardoned
let's talk
his
about
family
him.
members.
He pardoned Charles Kushner, which is his son-in-law's father, who actually did a crime that Trump had to pardon for. Trump pardoned Steve Bannon and a number of his close inner circle.
No, wait, hold on. Don't just skip over Charles. Do you know what Charles Kushner did?
Yeah.
What about holding the?
Wait, no, hold on. Do you know what Charles? Do you know what Trump's father-in-law?
They're not going to get the $1 billion.
No, don't skip over it. You want to learn something. Do you know what Trump's father-in-law did? I mean, multiple felonies of fraud in New Jersey, but here's the best part. He set up. No, wait. Just let me tell you. No, let me tell you. Let me tell you what Trump's family did. You didn't even. Don't bury the lead. Just let me tell you what he did. This is insane. I mean, despite the multiple felonies of fraud and wire fraud, but he set his own sister's husband up. He bought a prostitute for his sister, his blood sister's husband, to have sex with while he filmed it, to blackmail his own sister into not testifying against him. And they caught him doing all of this, and he fucking admitted to it. And Trump, I don't know if you're aware for this, Trump doesn't give pardons out for free. It's pay for pardons. Anybody who can give Trump hundreds of thousands of dollars, he will pardon.
All right, Beta.
You're muted.
I'm going to unmute you now.
How's that work?
There you go. Don't you feel
How
silly?
are all these sub-millionaires becoming multi-millionaires while they're in
You're
Congress?
the third
if there's
person.
not bribes and
We're going to have to
kickbacks?
choke slam you on this one,
But
too,
it's
Beta
almost
Blocker.
like you can't just do simple Google searches and figure that out.
Oh my good lord! All
Yeah,
right.
while you pull that up, I'll do the backstory.
So
Hey,
Pelosi
just
made
let me help you,
$200
Beta
million
Blocker. Let me help you
trading?
because you could not find your way out of a paper bag to save your life. Stock
okay, that's
trading
very
in Congress.
intelligent.
I agree with
Right.
you, Beta Blocker. I do not appreciate people we elect to Congress enriching themselves. But just so you know, it is not a crime. Anybody in Congress can trade stocks. It's
That's
legal.
not how they've gotten all their money. You're
It
telling me
is.
they misplaced half the money we sent to Ukraine and nobody
That's
got a
another
kickback
misinformation
between military
piece.
industrial
We'll
complex?
educate,
Oh my
I'll educate you on that in a
God.
second.
You have
but this
no
is a list,
idea
this is a
what's
list
going
of
on.
people who
Trillions
got.
of dollars. We should look like Dubai.
No, it's not.
All right,
You
Bubba.
can't even count.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, first of all, it was 175 billion to Ukraine, 75 of which was humanitarian aid. That's why
Over
Zelensky
200.
says we've only received 75 because that's what they received. They got cash and humanitarian aid in the form of 75 billion, but 175 billion is the amount of money that Congress has allocated from the military budget to go towards Ukraine. But 100 of that stayed here.
How many yachts and mansions does
Don't
the
you just
oligarchy
listen and
own?
learn something?
Stayed here and
You have-
Because you're
and
probably
fed
seeing
the
it
military.
talking-
No,
industrial
he's
complex.
telling you how the
Operation
United
Mockingbird.
States budget works.
Fucking-
I'm sorry,
He's
dude. You are
correct in what he's
swinging
saying.
and missing on every point. This is your first point. Okay, these are see the red lines. Those are Republicans. The blue lines are Democrats. These are rich
I think
themselves in
Crenshaw
Congress.
sucks too. I know what rhinos are.
Okay, so someone's not a real Republican.
Margarine Taylor Greene is insider trading. If you think it's
So is
not
Dan
MAGA,
Crenshaw.
you have
I'm
no
not saying
idea
that.
of which you speak. You need to read the Unusual Whales report and identify who's actually doing it. MAGA's doing it too. It's not illegal. We have to make it illegal.
be.
Join with us. That's a
You want the
progressive.
Smith
Do you want to
Monday?
end? Do you want to end stock trading in
Propaganda for
Congress?
citizens?
We need to lobby our Congress people to make that illegal. You're just a person whining about it as
You
if
like
it
the
is
Smith
illegal.
Modernization Act that Obama put in,
I'm sorry, what?
where the media is allowed to lie to you. The Smith-Munn Modernization Act.
No, that's
Where the
not
media
what's
lied to
going
you.
on.
Same as CIA.
That's-
Mockingbird.
no, that's not what's
Mockingbird,
going
that
on.
have ever been Frank Church hearings.
Oh my
You know
God.
about that or not?
You're gish galloping. We've hit 7 points in like 2 minutes, and I feel like this is desperate.
Yeah,
This is
it's like
desperation.
everything
Well, so-
he
so we can
knows,
just
he's
tread
trying to
water on-
scream it.
on
And by
just
the way,
straight up
every
CNN
point you've
talking
made,
points.
we can debunk. We were debunking
Bullshit. You haven't debunked anything.
hey, bless your heart. Every single point we've
thank
tried to teach you about, and then you skip to
You're
a
not
new
teaching
thing.
me anything. You're literally talking like Rachel Maddow, just making shit up whole cloth.
That's a compliment. You're an idiot.
Yeah, look at the viewership. Look at where the country's going. Yeah, good call.
Oh, another
They're going away
random
from you
statement
guys, by
meaning
the way.
nothing. Oh, that's
Who got the
cool.
majority of votes, by the way?
Another guy saying something that makes no sense. That's we're
Who got
used
the
to it.
majority of votes?
Again, do you want to learn something or do you want to continue making open-ended statements that mean nothing to anyone?
How many boosters deep are you?
I don't know what that means.
Vaccine
They don't
boosters?
believe in science. They don't believe in
Oh,
vaccines.
he's a
Right.
science
Yeah.
denier. How
That says
dumb.
that's his
Oh
30
my
million
God. And
worldwide.
I
That's
just
why
need to
Fauci
tell you,
needed a
I knew
pardon, right?
immediately, just the fact you don't know it's legal to trade stocks while you're in Congress, let
know
me
it
know
is.
you're an
I know
idiot.
it is, genius.
And now, knowing
I'm not-
that
no one's
you
complaining. I just
deny
said Crenshaw-
science,
Crenshaw's like the
you
second word to
deny
insider trading. I know about unusual
data-driven
whales. I
decisions.
always said insider trading is
Hey,
shit.
let me help you. Most
get a
importantly,
profit.
every
That's not how-
dollar we invest
This is Warren
in medical
or,
research,
Nancy
we get
Pelosi made $200 million.
$2.46 back. It's revenue positive. So while you live in a paper bag you can't find your way out of and deny science, we benefit.
House in a gated community. Good call. Anyway, so Nancy Pelosi made $200 million in her 30 years
Again,
in
unrelated
Congress,
statement
making
that
$200
you
grand a
think
year?
makes sense.
That's
It does
100%
not.
related. What are you talking
He
about?
just brought up
How is that
Nancy
not related?
Pelosi.
I said Dan Crenshaw is just as bad too. Both of them are like the worst
Trump is the
insider
worst.
traders.
Two memes you saw for MAGA, you dumbass. Those aren't even the people who are the problem.
Down $1 billion.
We literally gave you a literal graph of who the problem was, and you identified the people who are not really making the most money from insider trading. We gave you the answer to the problem, and you again said, hey, I saw two
didn't say
MAGA
it wasn't
memes
both sides.
that,
That's not
yes,
how
you're
they're
right.
they're
MAGA
not
is
making
mad
that
at
much money off of it.
MAGA's mad at Dan Crenshaw, and
do you know what
MAGA's mad at
corruption is?
Nancy Pelosi. Again, you have not identified the people who have profited the most off insider trading. You are just some guy who knows nothing. I'm sorry.
Is Marjorie
Because
Taylor
our dollar's
Greene,
been so
is she a
deflated
rhino?
for what it's
Is
worth.
Beta Blocker, is Marjorie Taylor Greene or Lauren Boebert, are they rhinos?
No, she's not a rhino. I wouldn't
Okay,
say she's a rhino.
then how come
she's
she
an
made
insider trader.
She made 40 million. She made 40 million in her first first session of Congress.
Literal
How
dumbass.
did that happen? That's way more than
No,
Pelosi.
nothing of which
isn't
you
it?
speak.
She's a business owner and a real estate developer, no?
Nice.
No, she's an insider trader. God.
Right,
Nice.
she
Christ.
made all of her
You
money,
have
right?
no
So that's how
idea
she
what
funded
you
her
are
campaign,
talking
right?
about.
That's how she funded her campaign, right?
No.
No,
Exactly. She was already wealthy.
They went from
No.
zero.
Yeah, she
they made
was.
$0.
No, actually, can I help you with? I can help you. I know her history. Actually, her parents owned a very successful commercial construction business in Georgia. She did, in fact, get an MBA from the University of Georgia. Go Dogs! But any
And Marjorie
business
Taylor
she
Greene has
ever
an
claims
MBA?
she owns, Yeah, I know, but that means
probably
nothing.
inherited
Some of
her
the
family's
dumbest
money,
people
too.
don't speak. Some of the dumbest people I know have MBAs. It means nothing, but I'm just telling you. I'm telling you because I actually know. She says she built a construction business. No, she did not. It's her parents that she inherited.
So that maybe that's
But
how
he
she
does
made
have.
40 million.
Oh, I'm a guy who just talks over people who know what they're talking about. I loudly speak as if I know what I'm saying, and I have no idea.
Pelosi inherited millions.
You're bringing
too.
up one person because you know a little bit of background on her.
You
That's
done
so fucking
screaming
stupid.
hysterically?
Let's talk about Pelosi.
Can you
Let's talk about
can you
Pelosi.
take a
Pelosi-
couple deep breaths?
Pelosi
Can you
inherited
take some
millions.
deep breaths?
How
And
did
her
Pelosi
husband-
get 200 million?
Pelosi inherited millions, and her
Husband.
husband trades stocks for a living.
No, her
No,
husband
he's a
also
hotelier
has
in
hundreds of
California.
millions.
You don't even know
Her
what you're
husband
talking
is
about.
rich AF.
He's a hotelier in California. He doesn't trade stocks.
No,
he might
are
do it
you
on the
kidding
side,
me?
but
Every
the
trade
main
placed.
fucking business
Hold on. Every
hotel-
trade ever
hotelier.
placed was him. You know nothing about him. But you have no idea of
And
that
yeah,
what
she's
you speak.
definitely not using insider
Nancy Pelosi
information.
has never placed a stock trade. It is all her husband. The fact you don't know that shows
not
me you know
using
nothing.
insider information,
It
right?
is her husband that
You know what
places
unusual
every
whales is,
single
right?
stock trade. You have no idea
just-
what you are talking
We
about.
just pulled up unusual
You know
whales
what
for
unusual
you.
whales
You're an
is?
idiot.
Tracks that
Truly,
stock traders.
truly. I'm an insecure man, and I fear if I take a breath, someone might prove me wrong. So I never breathe and just keep
You're just
spewing
talking over
idiocy
people. You're just
24
talking over
hours a
people.
day. Everything you said has been wrong, clearly. Clearly.
Okay, so
Nancy Pelosi has never placed a stock trade. It's all Paul. Surprise.
So you think Social Security would be here?
Oh, you're pivoting
in 10
again from the
years?
point you were just egregiously wrong about? So now we're on Social Security? Cool.
No, we're going to go back to Pelosi.
No, let's talk about
why does she
Social
have to
Security.
declare her
Let's
stock
you
trades
talk
then?
about
She
that. What
always
do you want to say
magically
about
does have
Social
insider
Security?
information.
Yeah,
She always
do
does it
some
perfectly.
research, weirdo.
She does
Paul
better
Pelosi
trading
places
than
all
the
those
best
stock trades.
trader there is.
A simple Google search could show you it's Paul. It's always been Paul, weirdo.
Oh, I must be weird because
Yeah, because you
know about
can't
her
do
finances,
simple
right?
Google searches to find out information everyone
Why
knows.
is she allowed to? Why does she have to declare her trades if it's her husband trading?
Because it has to do with immediate family, weirdo. All you have to know is
What has to do
understand
with
the
immediate
stock
family?
transparency requirements of Congress. It's not just the person in Congress.
That's why they
it's
track
their
her, right?
immediate family. God.
They track her.
It's almost like you have no idea what you're talking about.
You know what unusual whales
Bless
is?
your heart, weirdo.
Beta blocker.
Yeah.
We just had that website up for
We
you.
just pulled the report up for you, and you didn't read it. That was the unusual whales report that we pulled up for you, which showed you that the least of your problems are Dan Crenshaw and Nancy Pelosi, weirdo.
Just because you say
We
weirdo,
literally pulled the unusual whales report up and you did not read it. And then you asked us, have you ever heard of the unusual whales report? You mean the one we tried to show you? And then you screamed at us about Dan Crenshaw and Nancy Pelosi over and over, the one that was up on the screen, but you can't read? Yeah, we have heard about it.
Look how much she was worth when she
It's
joined
almost
up.
like you can't read.
So you think no one in Congress is getting bribes or kickbacks? Is that what you're saying?
No one
Just
ever,
like the guy,
nobody
Senator from New
ever
Jersey,
said that.
just got busted
You guys
taking gold
legalized it.
bars.
Literally,
because
you, the
$50
Republican
because
Party,
you just
conservatives
paid money like
legalized it. Let me help you with that court case because you have no idea what's going on. Snyder v. United States. It's a recent
about Melendez, but-
Snyder v. United States. Look it up. Look it up. Use your
I'm
fingers
on the
and
phone.
type it on your smartphone.
You can't.
What does
I
that
can't do
say?
it while I'm
Let
on
me
a
help
live.
you with that. Let me help you because you have no idea. It's a recent Supreme Court decision that says it's okay to take bribes. Public officials can take bribes as long as what? It happens after the fact because what is it?
A gratuity.
A gratuity.
You guys
That was
did
the
that.
conservatives. You did that. You
You
have a
silly
problem
bitch.
with bribes and kickbacks? Take it up with Donald Trump. Take it up with the conservative Supreme Court that made it legal. You
Why
have
did
no
his net
idea
worth
what
go
you're
down
talking.
if he's,
You
insider
literally
trading
have
so
no idea who has legalized
does-
corruption.
Hold on. Where does Donald Trump? Where does his net worth posted online? Is
Smith-Munn
he transparent?
Modernization Act. Let's go back into that. Smith-Munn Modernization Act with the
Another
line
thing you
to,
heard of?
the U.S. citizens.
Let's talk about another thing this guy heard about.
You're just all
Is
over
that
the
not what it
place.
is?
You're all
What
over the
is
place.
it then? What
Can
is
you
the
tell me?
Smith-Munn
Are
Modernization
you
Act?
okay?
This is like herding cats.
I'm great.
Where does Trump,
Calm down.
Where does Trump post his net worth?
You're
I didn't know he
weird.
did that.
Yep. He's lost $1 billion, I believe.
I'll see you in a sec, Felice. You can come back. Yeah, he doesn't post his net worth, and wherever he has posted his net worth, he
bringing
gets
up Google.
he has been sued for lying about his worth. You are familiar with this? New York, the big case where he got sued for lying about his statement of finances. So where does he post his net worth?
You know who pulled up that case too? The bank didn't. The bank got paid back on their loan. That was 100%.
It was proven
Republic nonsense. Fucking nonsense.
No, none of that happened.
None of this is relevant,
That's
and you're all
not
over the
what
place.
happened.
Yeah, it
He's
is.
lying about his net worth is what my point is, and you're trying to tell me that somewhere you've seen that his net worth has went down, and it was probably a Facebook meme, and you believed it. That's embarrassing.
Well, if he's donating his salary and he's not running his,
Oh my God! It is a
How is he
Facebook
making
meme. He
money?
just confessed it. How dumb
confess
can a
anything.
person literally be? That was so
the indoctrination
2016.
I received at the University of Texas did not take.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Nope.
He donated
We believe you.
$425,000 a year for 4 years and then took $166 million to golf during his own presidency in his own resorts. He paid himself to golf with tax dollars to the tune of $166 million.
Biden went on vacation for over 500 days.
Which one's more? $166
Barack
million?
went into
Do you know
office
how many-
with $2 million and left with
You're-
90
you're
million.
all over the place.
Let's
Which
go with the
one's
Clinton
more?
Foundation. How about that? Let's talk about the Clinton Foundation.
Hold on.
Every MAGA meme that has been debunked ever. Just name them all. What else?
Yeah,
what
what
else did you?
percentage of the
What
money
else
the
did you
Clinton
read on X in a meme? Can you just keep listing them?
How much did the Clinton Foundation?
What else?
pay,
And BleachBit, right? She bleached. She got emails from a server and then bleached it. Did you hear that?
$12 million wedding.
Did you hear that?
Why did the USA pay for that? Just curious.
You have no idea what you're talking about.
What about her
Oh,
emails?
Yeah, because you just keep saying it.
Listen,
Yeah, how about you have no
every
idea
single
what I'm
thing
talking
you've
about?
said we've
See how
debunked,
stupid
and then
that
you
fucking
just
sounds?
keep talking.
You just yap
You
about
don't
this
know
on
what
you.
you're talking about. You are
I'm asking you
embarrassing
about
yourself.
corruption and questions.
No, you keep saying
That's how you have a
things.
conversation.
You change the subject every
Why
5
is-
seconds.
why is
Can I
everyone
address
agreeing to
Trump's
stop about
the
the Clinton
fraud
Foundation?
judgment against Trump? Can I explain that to you?
No, I don't give a shit.
No,
We're
well,
talking
you
about
just
Clinton.
said that was debunked, and I just want to explain it because it wasn't. It was a simple math equation, right? Do you know how disgorgement works? Donald Trump committed a fraud. He engorged himself, right? Kind of like an
Oh, are you
erection.
talking about like
no,
the-
can you
like the,
listen to me? You're interrupting
like the
again.
judge that said Mar-a-Lago was only worth
You're
30
interrupting
million when
me,
every
sir.
fucking
Sir,
lot
you're
in the area
interrupting
was
me
worth
again.
way over
You're
that.
interrupting me and not
And
letting
he
me
has a lot
speak.
5 times
You're
bigger.
just speaking. Maybe.
Okay. I
Hey,
can speak
let me.
all I
I
want,
get what
right?
you're saying.
Free
If you
fucking
stop
country.
talking,
Free
you might
speech,
be
right?
proved wrong. If you stop
Prove wrong
talking,
about what?
somebody
You just
might
talk about
embarrass
one
you
point
with
and then go
facts.
into depth in it like you're right about something.
Yeah,
You are.
I have
You're
read all the
entirely-
court
you know-
documents.
you
I'm
know this
actually,
much
I'm
about everything.
100%
Let's
sure
talk about
that
the Clinton Foundation.
I am
then.
100% sure you have
Or
no
Brock's
idea what
library.
you're
We
talking
actually-
about. Yeah, what you're saying.
Beta. We're going to talk about one
Top
topic.
secret documents. in
The
his
reason
garage.
you are a beta,
In his
you're
garage.
terrified to stop talking and let us prove a point.
You're terrified to talk about the
Just
things
be
you
quiet.
want.
If you're so
About
sure
shit I'm
you're
not even
right,
talking
if
about.
you are so sure you're right, then be quiet.
Okay, explain the classified documents in the garage. when
Holy-
you
Oh,
placed
okay,
it.
because not the Clinton Foundation or not the fraud
Well, you
trial.
haven't-
Now
you
we're on
haven't
the
even talked
classified.
about
Because I
either
can
one.
explain
You
that
keep
too.
going off on
Hey,
dumbass
I'll
tangents.
explain the classified documents too, but you have to stop talking.
Unfit for
You
trial.
have to stop talking now.
Biden was deemed unfit. for
Whatever
trial, right?
you want, I will explain to you while you want what that you
Or
are wrong.
Dementia Joe.
The classified documents, get ready for it. I've
Yeah,
read
let's
every court document. You are wrong, but in order for me to explain to you, you have to shut up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just like
Stop
Burisma, right?
speaking.
Just like
You know about
Pizzagate.
Burisma? Or you didn't
Stop
talk about that one?
speaking. Yes, Alexander Smirnov. He was arrested as a foreign agent acting on U.S. soil. If you don't know what that means, an actual spy. The man
like Steele
who. Oh,
dossier.
you're talking again.
More bullshit.
There you go, talking again. There you go. You want to know about Burisma? The man who brought that information is in prison and admitted it is Russian propaganda.
Biden.
He is in
fucking
jail
admitted
for
in a CFR
acting
meeting.
as a
There's
spy
video
on
tapes.
U.S.
Go-
soil.
go
The
on
man
YouTube and
who
watch the fucking
testified
video tape.
at those
Fuck him.
impeachment
Idiot.
trials has been arrested as a Russian spy, has pled guilty, and is in federal prison. His name
cares
is
about
Alexander
some obscure
Smirnov.
weirdo?
You
Nobody
can
gives a shit
look
about
at
that guy. Who
a
cares?
oh, so you were
That has
wrong.
nothing to do with
And again,
Burisma.
just like I debunked that lie, I will debunk every single other thing you have already brought up. If you just stop talking, there are simple answers to your ignorant statements.
You're just
You
like a
have
raccoon
no
that
idea what you're
collects
talking
trash. You just keep bringing us all the trash you've collected over the last few years.
about. A rabid raccoon.
Yeah. You've listed.
God, how embarrassing for
Actually,
you.
talk about any of them either. You've listed so many points that you. The second we start talking about it, you find out that we actually know a bunch.
I saw
about what
this
you were
meme.
saying.
I saw this meme. I saw this meme. I'm an insane person who just keeps
Bro,
yelling.
all you have to do, you can.
I saw this meme. Clinton Foundation. BleachBit.
your
email
profile
server.
picture-
Classified documents.
Your profile
Biden.
picture, sir, all you have to do-
Impeachment. Russian spies.
If you just type in the words on your profile picture, sir, and then put fact check into the Google machine, you'll see that that didn't happen. Like it's a perfect personification of what you are. You're just full of BS.
Uninformed.
That is a perfect profile picture for you.
Insecure.
It's perfect.
Beta male. You reek of insecurity, sir. All of the primary source documents that you could read are available to you, and you could answer your own questions in all of these cases. Aren't you interested in the fact everything you just spewed was wrong? What if I was you, I'd be like, damn, I never want to be embarrassed publicly again. I'm going to go look into this stuff. But something tells me that's not the direction you're going to take this.
This guy, I don't know. He's not going to be here for debate. I want to get off and eat soon.
Oh, I think it's Friday. Maybe we should all just curl up in a ball and think, what the hell is wrong with people? You know? It's about time for me to go get on the devil's lettuce and contemplate why men are so insecure and ill-informed.
I dare you to. I dare you to.
We're about there. It's about that time. Like, sir, I just want you to know, like, that fraud case in New York that Trump was convicted of, where he owes like $400 million, it's called disgorgement. It's a simple math equation. I invite you to read the publicly available court documents where he stole a bunch of money and they just did a math formula. That's all that happened. His own lawyers denied him a jury trial because he would have been embarrassed. They say they didn't check a box, but like, you don't want that stuff being dragged in front of a jury. He stole a bunch of money and they just did a math equation of like, hey, like, here's, through simple math, the amount of money that you benefited from your fraud, and now we're going to, it's called disgorgement. Now we're taking that money back. It's not even like, oh, we feel people were wronged. Like, here's how much. That's what MAGA thinks in that case, that like some judge decided some arbitrary number. It is the exact amount of money he defrauded people of, and all they said was, give it back. It is the most fair thing. Just give the money back. It's not like, oh, people were wronged and this is for like pain and suffering. That's not what happened. He stole that money and they said, give it back. And there's a math equation in the court documents, if you ever want to go look it up, of how they reached those numbers. Like Delulu on so many levels. Hillary Clinton, Barack Obama, Joe Biden. I'm wearing his skin suit right now. He's not alive. What are you talking about, sir? Classified documents. White House. You do understand that. That's why you're like, why does Joe Biden have them? No one has ever been charged with removing them. It's just once the federal government says, hey, we own these very sensitive classified documents and we have identified that you are, here's the key words, willfully retaining them in your possession, give them back. And then Donald Trump said, no. Go F yourself. It's called willful retention. That is the difference between Joe Biden, Mike Pence, every other person who ever accidentally took documents out of that White House. It's called willful mother effing retention. Read the damn court papers. It is simple as day. I'm sorry. I lose myself sometimes when people are that uninformed. Yeah, should we just go spend a Friday night by ourselves thinking, thank God we are not, sorry, that's my
You know what
British
I've
guy
been
that
doing?
makes me-
I've been drinking near beer. 0%
What is that?
alcohol.
You're on like the non-alcoholic beers?
Yep.
I don't like the taste of beer. I don't drink, but I'm not drinking like something that tastes like beer.
They have like IPA. That's the one I've been drinking.
Does it make you
IPA.
feel better like in public?
It's a little something to sip on, yeah.
Yeah, like
there's something to do with your hands.
I might convince myself I'm getting drunk too. Like I might feel like, am I drunk? Thank you for the $10 for always having the facts. These people.
But they also have, I don't know how they're able to sell it, but they're selling zero alcohol beer with THC here in Texas.
I'm into that. Is that what you were talking about?
I've had a few.
Because
Yeah,
I'm into that.
Yeah, so like they have like 5 milligrams or something. Mind you, you've probably,
I've had
you know how
THC
much.
drinks.
Yeah, you saw how much I used to do, but I'll have like I had
You're
one of those
way
last
better
night.
at being
really
on
good.
the devil's lettuce than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'll drink that. Yeah. I'm into like my new thing, the most cost effective, I think I've already told it, way to get intoxicated through the devil's lettuce. If it's legal in your state, you're trapped. You can't. Is the distillate in syringes. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
I've had it. Yes.
Like, oh my God, it's like $15 for like half a gram, and like it's like half a grain of rice worth of that stuff, and you are like outside of reality.
Tic Tac knows. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's like I mean, I didn't figure that out on my own. The people who like I would just waste money on edibles at my local dispensary, and they're like, "Let me help you out. This is how people who know like use THC." And I was like, "Oh, I have had the same like 2 syringes for like 2 months. It can put you to sleep. Like, I mean, it is amazing." I love how everyone's like tic tac, like tic tac. I don't know how you're on that much and conscious and typing clearly, but I can barely. Tic tacs like that is like cancer patient, like people on going through a chemo level. I love that you're so lucid too. I aspire to be that way one day. I'm barely able to function. What time is it? It's 9 p.m. I'm going to go and pretend to be a human this Friday night. I've got some shit to do tomorrow, and I still have to run like 2 more miles before I get to 10 miles.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you
you're
guys
crazy.
so much for having me. I know I get a little upset at sometimes, but it's just because men who are idiots, like they talk to me like I'm an idiot, and then I get a little bit upset sometimes. That's all it is.
Well,
anyways, thank you guys for having me. You guys are so much fun. And Pickles, keep those fingers strengthened. That's women everywhere appreciate it. Just keep working out those fingers. Why ever you're doing it is less important. Like,
oh my gosh.
just keep doing it. I'll text you later, Gator. Oh my God, I almost said her name. Tell your girl I said hi.
All right, I will. All right, have a good night. We love you, Felice.
Bye. Don't change for anyone, not even a court order.
All right. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Gosh, chat, we've been alive. We've been live for 5.5 hours. I'm so hungry, but I'm going to go ahead and I might even come back later tonight. But I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to get a little snacky, and then I might come back. But I love you guys. Thank you guys so much for all the support. Thank you guys so much for all the Cash Apps and Venmos and subscriptions. I love you guys. Y'all have a good night. If I don't come back, I probably will. I'm gonna be bored. But I love you guys. Have a good evening, guys. Bye.